Hello, everybody. Welcome back to
Unlimited.
Unlimited. Welcome back to All Riled Up. I'm Mr. Unlimited. And oops, I
Hey, don't
fucked
take
up the
that from
stream.
him.
Wait, hold on. We gotta play the soundboard now. Oh no,
Restart.
I unfavorited it.
Unlimited diarrhea.
Unlimited diarrhea. I'm your host, Riley
Actually,
Sassanelli. What's up, Deshaun?
I heard that Eunice don't like the thing anymore, so
What
Don't
thing?
like what thing?
Mr. Unlimited.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he
just
said
saying, it's just all over my feed right now. I know in a week from now I'll be back on it because I see it like every once in a while, not every fucking video.
Oh yeah, I have a question to ask Eunice later because he said something last podcast that instead of like after we recorded, I was like, wait a second, this motherfucker. Instead of like like asking him to elaborate, so I will ask him to elaborate shortly. It's
What?
about Josh Allen.
I said something about Josh Allen.
Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes' rivalry. So
What?
anyway, we'll get to it later. I'm your host, Riley Sassanelli. Joining me, as always, is Eunice. How are you, Eunice?
Roar!
And we have Gus. How are you, Gus? Good to see you.
Man, I'm dead.
Man, I'm dead. Be careful, though. It's spicy.
It's spicy.
I love Russell Wilson.
Careful though.
He's my favorite, man. He's my favorite.
And also joining us is the wonderful, the fabulous Dejan. How are you, Dejan?
I'm eating a salad right now.
What kind of, like, is there a specific kind, or, like, what's in it?
Chicken.
Oh, I don't know, bro. My mom got a salad thing. I put some cheese. I got some chicken. That's about it. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Broncos lost their assistant.
All
head
right, big
coach.
bag. All right, big bag.
Really? Breaking
Yep.
news.
Man.
Anyway,
Also, it's funny that the last time we recorded this, we record these every Tuesday, and it was on election night.
yeah, that's why it was such a mess last week.
And that
Yeah.
was crazy. Yeah, because I
Oh my God.
wanted to get off so I could watch all the election coverage. And
Dude,
like-
I was up till like 2
No
in the
matter,
morning watching.
Dude,
no matter who
me
won,
too!
I would have. No matter who won, this country's going to hell.
yeah,
Go
no, that is 100% valid, Deshaun.
Let me just say,
Honestly, I was there for the reactions. Dude. Did you see some of the the crazy ass Kamala supporters and what they were doing, bro?
Yes, dude.
The reactions were hilarious.
I watched NBC until 2 a.m. and
dude,
it was hilarious. Sorry to cut you off, Eunice. It was hilarious because I at like right after we recorded, because it took us about 2 hours to record, almost 2.5. Right after we recorded, I go and I'm watching it, and there was a woman on NBC about to cry.
Oh my God.
And it was
dude.
11 p.m. Like, it wasn't even halfway over yet.
That's actually hilarious.
She was like tearing up, and they asked her if she was okay. She's like, yeah, I'm hopeful.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm like, oh my God.
what's it called? I just want to say two things. Both of them, surprisingly, are about Russ.
Uh-huh.
The first one is, did any of you guys see those edits people were making with Russell Wilson and Donald Trump after he won? Because Trump
No.
was at the Steelers game.
What?
Yeah, he was at the Steelers game
Wait, was he
So,
really?
you know-
last week.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
you know
hilarious.
That song? You know that song? Whereas just a dream. I was thinking about her, thinking about her.
Oh.
You really
Oh,
think that
yeah.
song?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was that song edited with Russell Wilson.
Did you guys see that Nick Bosa got fined $11K for wearing a MAGA hat?
Oh yeah, I saw
Dude.
that. Dude, some people were saying he got suspended and shit. I'm like, chill, bro.
Second thing I want to say about Big Russ was I don't know if any of you watched the Steelers Commanders game.
I watched
last
a
week.
little bit of it.
Did you see the ending?
I did
What
see the ending.
Russell Wilson did.
No, what did he do?
Oh, okay. So the Steelers need a first down to win the game.
Oh
right?
yeah, I saw that. Clip.
Oh, or you mean when they...
And they forced the others. They got the false start from. The
Yeah, I
offside.
saw that. I saw that.
Did you see how Russell Wilson celebrated the dance he did?
What did he do?
Yeah.
I don't know what that dance is called, but he pretty much bent down, one finger up on each hand and side to side to side.
Oh.
Dude, and he was like caked up for it. I don't know if you guys have like 10 seconds right now, just look it up. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more than 10 seconds if you talk about being caked up and shit. Chill, bro.
You need more than 10?
Yeah, that's sad, honestly. That's too long for me.
My fault, bro.
Hey, but think about it this way: you get to work your shit 10 times.
That's true, but after 10, I
After 10, you
Wait,
might be able
I'm
to-
so.
Wait, what do you guys mean
confused.
after 10?
A second? That's how long, bro?
He just looks down at his dick. He's already covered.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
I see Russell Wilson doing like the celebration. That's funny. That's funny. But
oh, by the way, the assistant coach stepped down for personal health issues.
oh, for the Broncos,
Yeah, assistant head coach.
what is his name?
I just clicked off. Hold on.
If it's Grossi,
Mike Westhoff.
oh, okay. I heard that there was somebody on the Broncos that has cancer.
Oh shit.
So, or on the Broncos coaching staff, not a player. not a player.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He underwent an MRI, and after consulting with doctors and many other professionals, he realized that it was a wake-up call and it would be the best choice for him. So
Oh,
apparently,
man.
whatever they done serious.
Stress.
Probably.
Hey, it's the Chiefs.
Right.
All right.
Especially how that, which we'll get into.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can just blame basically any bad thing on the Chiefs.
Hey, I'm saying this right now, and we're gonna talk about it. And I pray it doesn't, of course. If Allen gets hurt against the Chiefs, Riley is single-handedly forming a militia and heading to Kansas City.
There is no more podcast unless you guys want to like upload it after I'm gone.
He's gonna be down there with a militia hunting them down.
If
one
it's
by
more,
one.
oh yeah, dude, if it's more than 1 week, bro, Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes will be dead.
No, I'm saying like it's like a season-ending injury. For every week the Bills miss, a player from the Chiefs goes missing.
It's funny
Wait,
too
Riley,
because
if you do it, could you like just
film it, put
tear
it
out
on
his
live
knees?
leak.
No, like tear out his knees.
Dude, yeah,
It'll help me out with.
I'm going to John
Hey.
Wilkes Booth Patrick Mahomes.
You know what? In all seriousness about Mahomes, the previous week he almost hurt his ankle pretty bad, right? Because
Yeah.
he's been getting sacked a lot, and then he like jumped on it weird, right?
Yeah.
He got sacked 4 times last game.
Mm-hmm.
Did his O-line like heavily digress over the last 3 weeks?
I don't know. I
Having
mean,
sacked within 3 weeks is not good.
yeah, especially if you get there's some people who have 9 sacks in one game. Like that's brutal.
I will say, it has been long enough where I think we all need to understand, even you Chiefs fans, 9-0 takes more than just skill.
Oh, I also want to I have this bookmarked. Oh no, I sent it to Gus on TikTok. When Brady had his undefeated season,
Mm-hmm.
because people were obviously they've been comparing, and this is before we get to prediction or to reactions, by the way.
Right.
Because I just want to include this. People were saying like, oh, Mahomes is going to have an undefeated season because Brady had an undefeated season, and Mahomes is the next Brady. So these are Mahomes' stats currently, through 10 games, and then I'm going to tell you Brady's stats after 10 games. Mahomes has 2,200 passing yards. 2,208 passing yards, a 69.5% completion rating, or completion percentage, 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. When Brady, in his first 10 games of his undefeated season, keep in mind they had to play one less game than we do now, because it was 16 games back then. He had, in the first 10 games, he had 3,059 yards, a 74% completion rating, 38 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions.
Oh my god.
Like,
Hey, you know what though? people will still look at you with a straight face
And say
and say
Mahomes
that
is.
Brady got carried by his team and his defense, and will turn around and tell you that Patrick Mahomes is better.
That's the thing.
The only year I will say Brady got a lot more help was the one year he won the Super Bowl with the Bucks. That's it. His time on the Patriots, he was not carried.
But one thing you gotta say though is like Brady basically proved everybody wrong by going from the Patriots with the best head coach of all time to the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And that like, and I think Todd Bowles, the head coach of the Bucks, like, was that his first year with the Bucks? I don't know, but I know that the guy that they have right now has only been like, this is his third or fourth year. But like, yeah, like it's funny. Mahomes is playing so bad. The Chiefs only had one touchdown in their last game, and then the rest was just field goals.
I was gonna say, in NFL history, only one team has gone undefeated the entire regular season and went off to win the Super Bowl. Only one team did that back in '72. And
Yeah,
that was
the Dolphins.
Against the Redskins.
Yeah. So
talking about the Dolphins, does Tua know how to tackle people?
Did you see?
He threw his whole head at the guy, bro.
And he need him in the head. You can see the impact.
Dude, he's so stupid. Like, it's funny because they
like. I hate to say it. Does he want to recognize his family?
On the broadcast, he said like, or Joe Buck, who was calling the game, said like, he should not be doing that.
Yeah,
it's so funny. It also that counted towards the one QB sack equals 100 points. In fantasy, because there's like that league where if your QB gets a tackle, he gets 100 points. That counted. Yeah.
Shit.
Because I saw a guy on Twitter who's in a league like that say, "I'm praying that this counts," because he has Tua, and it did count.
I didn't even know that was a thing, dude. We gotta add that to our league.
Dude, next year I honestly want to add that. Like,
right?
God, it'd be so fun. Anyway, let's get into the
I need
recaps.
You guys to write down all the stuff you want me to add for next year, because I feel like I've got.
Oh yeah, it's 6-man playoffs.
Okay, yeah, just write all this shit down and send it to me, please. I will forget.
Yeah, well, we'll have to at the end of the season. We'll have to like collect suggestions.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Anyway, recaps.
All right. So,
the first game was Thursday Night Football, Bengals at Ravens. Eunice, you can tell us how what you thought about this game, and then, but I am just going to warn you, I am going to shit on your defense. So you can.
Going to beat you to it.
Okay.
If that like.
Then you have the floor. I just want to say, get ready to defend yourself because you have the floor.
No, I will not. All right. I will keep this super plain and simple because I'm sure we all saw the game since it was a primetime Thursday night game.
And it was a great game.
Before I say it, I do want to say one thing because Welly said this last week. Once again, Lamar Jackson beats the bitch team in front of the bitch viewer. Moving on.
I mean, he had help.
Once again. Anyway, both offenses looked phenomenal. They both played their hearts out. Both of those offenses are like Super Bowl levels. Defenses on both sides, abysmal. The only thing the Ravens defense had going for them was the D-line because we got a few sacks and stuff. That was it. That's all the Ravens defense had. Jamar Chase was playing football as if he was like an uncle playing with his nephews back there. Mm-hmm. Fucking damn near 300 yards receiving. He had QB stats. 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. That's abysmal. And they ought to be fucking ashamed of themselves for that shit. I get it's a division game. I get it's Chase. Doesn't matter. Doesn't justify half of the stats.
Right.
The only thing that I genuinely believe was the difference in this game, because they both had amazing offenses, they both had horrible defenses. I think genuinely the tipping scale was the coaching on the Bengals is just worse. Because why the fuck would you go for 2?
That guy, well, because every possession. Let me explain. every possession before that was a touchdown from the Ravens. Like, it was
Yeah.
21-7 at half, and then the Bengals defense collapsed because the Bengals defense is ass.
Well, it started with a fumble.
That too. I
I just
think.
want to say,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, because it's your
I just
game.
wanna
Go
say,
ahead.
besides the 2-point conversion, there were so many bad calls for the Bengals. Like, there was a specific thing I remembered that really annoyed me on their behalf. It was 3rd and 2nd. They went for a deep pass, didn't work out. They go for it, 4th and 2nd, right? They did the exact same play. Exact same player, exact same target, exact same everything, but on the left side instead of the right side. And to no one's surprise, it didn't work, and they had to convert then and there. Like, it was so many like stupid things like that where I was looking at it like, why would you do that when Jamar Chase was open 3 yards away? What are you doing?
I wanted to say, in my opinion, even if they went for the field goal there, they were losing half in overtime no matter what.
I agree.
Because their offense was slowly running out of gas, and Ravens'
Yeah.
defense started actually doing something.
Yeah.
You know what? I will give you guys that. You are right. If the coin flipped for the Ravens, the game would have gone to most likely
Yeah.
had gone to the Ravens. I agree. At the same time, Joe Burrow's passed. He was like 26 for 57 by that point in the game. I think the field goal and then just hoping for the 50-50 that the coin lands on your side was probably the most safe thing you could have gone for, considering that your QB, all respect to him, was throwing for almost less than 50%.
You can't trust the defense. The problem isn't Burrow.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying at least you got a
Yeah.
50% chance of the coin landing.
Right? Would you rather leave the entire game up to complete random chance, or would you rather take it in your own hands and go for it?
Here's
That's what I'm thinking.
And
So
at the same time as well, hindsight is 2020. It's easy to say this now, but in that position, it's an impossible call to make.
of course.
Because if it won, everybody would be saying he made the right choice.
Also,
You know what?
yeah, I have
well,
to say,
one thing that
looking
doesn't
at the
help is the
2-point
2 missed penalties on
Yeah.
the play.
Yeah, during the 2-point conversion, he held the guy who almost caught it.
Oh my god!
And
yeah,
the
I saw
face
clips of
mask.
that.
And the face mask. So
You know what?
technically Bengals could have won, but fouls happen. It's whatever.
Yeah,
Refs
the
gotta get better
the
at it.
reffing this year especially, it's been trending downwards over the years, and this year's really bad.
I want to say just one thing about the reffing. I'll accept that was 110% PI and 110 should have been called. The only reason I'm only going to argue about it is because of the other calls that weren't called. But of course, whoever wins is gonna be on the side with the refs. Like if the Bengals had won that, you would have heard a million Ravens fans. Oh, but they didn't call this or they didn't call that.
Right.
It's just whoever loses, that's the underdog. That's who people fight for against the refs. So I get it.
Eunice is correct because, like, yeah, like so. I'll start with this, right? I think the reason they went for 2 was because there were 4 straight touchdown drives after the. So here's how it the second quarter ends, and then Ravens punt twice on back-to-back possessions, and then 4 straight touchdowns. So to have the game up by what were they, like 7? And I personally would have kicked a field goal, but I'm not a coach. So I think the correct decision was to go for 2. In hindsight, but yeah, like the penalties don't help, but at the same time the Bengals defense is horrible. Like they were doing really good in the first half and then they just like shit their pants. And it's just like, so it kind of makes sense that they lost though. I would have liked to see them at least call it back, and maybe if they redo it, they have the opportunity to switch from a 2-point to a field goal, so they could just say, "Oh, we're kicking the field goal," and then see overtime. Nevertheless,
yeah, when they did the timeout, I genuinely thought they were like trying to get a foul
Yeah.
That's what the commentators were saying too. That up, and it looks like just as we said, they're taking the timeout, and the field goal team's gonna come on, and then we come back from commercial break. They're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and like nevertheless though, if you go to overtime and the Ravens get the ball, the game is over. Like
Yeah.
At the
so
same time, if the Bengals got it, the game was also over. I was just saying, like,
I don't
at the very
know.
least, either way.
yeah, like I just think it was a good game.
Yeah.
The ending was kind of bittersweet because like I said, I just wish that we could have seen like whatever happened
I love that
if they
song.
redid it.
Hmm.
What song, Dijon?
Bittersweet Symphony. No.
I have not heard it, but I'm also, not musically what would the word be?
Inclined?
Informed.
Oh.
Like I'm very I stay in my lane. Anyway, but Bengals fans can basically lose one more game and then you're kicked out of the playoffs after that.
I mean, Bengals have a hard 2 weeks. We're gonna get into this week soon, but then after this week, they got the Steelers
I forgot who has the hardest.
in our
But-
division.
No, like in the NFL. Oh, it's the Bears.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the Bengals are up there because yeah, they have a. I'm looking at it right
Fucking
now.
DJ's a laugh.
They have
Dude,
the.
the Bears was just in the one,
Oh, we'll talk about them in a second.
but they're just in the wrong
Division.
Division.
Like,
It's their ownership.
You sent a meme like 2 weeks ago, DJ, where it's like the Bears finally get good, and like everyone else just starts trying hard now, like leaning forward.
They locked the fuck in. The Bengals have to
Yeah.
play the Chargers, Steelers,
Yeah. And then
s-
rival.
Browns, Broncos, and then Steelers again. Not in that order, but those are like the hard games. Browns, I don't think will be hard. It's just that it's like a divisional rival, so I think usually that's when everybody locks in.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bengals fans, Welly, I'm sorry. I still think they can sneak in. I still think they can sneak in.
The only way they sneak in is because a lot of AFC teams are just doing shit this year.
Yes, the AFC is very top heavy.
My God.
Well, next, go ahead, Eunice. Sorry.
I forgot.
Damn, my bad. Next, we had the Germany game. This is the final international game of the season, and they actually said the commissioner said that he wants to have more international games next season. So
Are they gonna feature?
Patriots versus Jets in the Middle East. It'll be funny. Do it.
they want to do like more more European teams or more European countries.
okay,
they wanna
and
do
can
one in
we get
Ireland.
some actual teams out there.
I hope
Give
so.
them an actual game. Give them I'm pretty sure next year, the Lions go against the Falcons. Put that in there. That'll be entertaining.
That would be good. If we get the Falcons of last week, it won't be. But if we get the Falcons,
To be fair, division game.
yeah, that's true. We had Giants versus Panthers, and oh my god, like Daniel Jones. I know that there are more problems than him, but this game has basically
highlighted.
this has basically been like this. Daniel Jones is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
They have a lot of issues, but he was so bad. Do you guys remember the flea flicker that they did?
No, I was zoning in and out of that game.
They did a flea flicker on third down in the second quarter, and I did not notice this the first time I watched it, but someone said that on the flea flicker, Daniel Jones gets sacked, and I thought it was just nobody was open. No, he just didn't see the open guy because like there was
Oh,
there
Dude.
were open receivers. Daniel Jones just didn't throw the ball.
Yeah,
that was
no,
the
I
first time
remember.
someone showed me Malik Neighbors mad because he's normally calm. He's a rookie, he's thankful for the opportunity. That was the first time I saw him mad.
Yeah, and
There was
uh,
a meme where literally he just threw it to nobody when someone.
Yeah, like see what happens when you give Daniel Jones an O line. He's like protected. No one's within like 3 yards of sacking him. Just throws it nowhere.
yeah, he overthrew Neighbors just randomly throughout that. That game was horrible, especially for the Giants, and I really hope that they bench him. He has a injury guarantee in his contract, so if they injure him or if he gets injured, they wouldn't be able to like they would take like a cap hit if he gets injured. So let's hope that they I mean like they're gonna have probably the first overall draft pick. So just hope that they bench Daniel Jones now. Cause I don't think like they can't win with a backup QB. They can't win with Daniel Jones, but you might as well bench him to at least try, you know? Are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just like
Yeah. All right. Uh anyway, moving on. So that game sucked.
Gosh.
Oh, but it went to overtime. Forgot to say that. Gus,
That was the
Patriots.
only plus for the international game. That's the when it went to OT. Literally, I didn't. I you know how you can get a reaction from the crowd when it
Yeah.
goes to overtime
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
Over there, you could hear who was American because literally no one was like excited. There was only a couple fans that were like, "Yeah,"
Hey
and
man,
then and that's it.
if I'm a Giants fan and I'm overseas and I'm like witnessing this catastrophe, I'm probably also not excited. But
dude. I
the
will say, actually, before we move on from that game, we
uh-huh.
were all laughing saying this game was going to be so bad. At the very least, that last quarter was entertaining. It was
And
actually a good quarter.
Bryce Young was happy for the first time ever, I think.
First time since he heard his name in the NFL draft.
That's what I was like since he left college at least. But yeah. He
I
Go ahead.
remember, man, the timing of this.
I was gonna say
But,
go ahead was what I was trying to say.
Yeah, no. I remember there was a meme last week when the Panthers beat the Saints. It was a meme of him giving a piece of paper. It was like, "See, you're bad too, like us."
Yeah. Like
And now it's the same with the Giants. And we're gonna get into predictions later, but I feel like something might happen.
You want to know something funny about the Panthers?
what?
Within the last 3 years, I'm not even making this up. Within the last 3 years, the Carolina Panthers are the only team in the NFL to trying to remember what it was. It was like to stop not Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson from getting over like 3 yards per throw.
Hmm.
Like, this
That's
is just
funny.
so funny to me.
They go on bye this week and then their next game is against the Chiefs.
Hey, keep the streak
Yeah,
alive.
they're on a 2-game winning streak. They better keep the streak alive.
For the love of fuck.
Could you imagine how fucking funny that would be?
I will buy
That
it.
would shut literally every Chiefs fan up and be like, "All right, it might be the refs."
Dude, I would
I
be
think it
so
would end
happy.
the MVP discussion.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude,
it should.
you're goddamn right it
Bro,
would. Somebody had their
we'll talk about it
MVP
later,
discussion
but
ended.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. I wonder what his odds are. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was that was not good.
dude.
The worst part was I couldn't stay for the whole thing. Oh yeah, dude, he's not even in the top 10 anymore.
Cheat Mahomes?
No, who
Fuck.
played Sunday night?
Sorry, I take it back. He's ninth.
Ninth? Okay.
Yeah, but he was fifth, or sorry, he was fourth until
I
yesterday
mean, yeah.
Until he threw
or
5.
2 days ago. Yeah, but anyway, so Bears Patriots. Gus, how do you feel? I know you're happy. We saw your
Oh,
post game
yeah.
video.
Definitely excited about it, but at the same time, it's not, at least to me at least, it's not really surprising. The Bears offense has been declining
It's
since the
horrible.
start of the semester. Yes, they have been going backwards, and their defense isn't good enough for us to like not score, you know what I mean? Like a touchdowns are going to happen.
Yeah.
And our defense is nothing really spectacular, but at the same time, when you're versing an offense and stats like discombobulated, of course you're going to keep him to a lower score.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have the GOAT Drake May just constantly keeping plays alive, yeah, you're gonna have good odds at winning against an offense like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like
So definitely, I'm glad we won, but at the same time, in my opinion, it's a game we shouldn't have even lost.
I agree, yeah. Until Shane Waldron was fired, like everybody should beat the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bears defense is good. They've allowed the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh fewest points averaged over like all 10 of their games. Actually, they played 9. They were on bye. But their offense is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year the Seahawks, that was the Seahawks OC. And everybody was saying he's horrible. And then he got brought to the Bears, and everybody was really optimistic because it's Caleb Williams. And then he sucks. And there are other issues. Like, I would say part of the problem is that Caleb Williams is a rookie, but it's also that his O-line is horrible, and
Yeah, and they
their
picked the wrong rookie, so.
that is true. Drake May and Jaden Daniels are already better.
Hurrah!
But yeah, Caleb Williams, it's not entirely his fault, and I don't know why people were saying he should be benched. Also,
Right.
did you guys see what I posted in the group chat about the punter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The punter has kicked for more yards than Caleb Williams has thrown.
yeah, because
Yeah.
when they were both drafted, Caleb Williams said you're not going to be punting a lot.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, the punter has more yards than Caleb Williams. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that will
And
change.
I don't know what's worse, being a bust or being a liar.
Dude, being a liar, because then we get to make fun of you for it for like
Right.
valid reasons. At least being a
Mhm.
bust, like there's people that will defend you even if you suck.
Right.
Um,
I know
but
people who still defend Mac Jones.
oh, dude,
Yeah, to this day, bro. To this day.
I do too. Like, and it's funny because like somebody was like stunned on those hoes like when he was playing in the Jaguars game, and
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
dude, he's gonna be horrible, and he
Right.
didn't score a touchdown. Now their opponent wasn't good either. But so the next game we have is Bills Colts.
You were scared for some reason.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me explain it. If you look at the box score, by the way, one of those touchdowns for the Colts was in garbage time. If you look
That's
at
what
the
I'm saying.
box score, like you think, oh, why were you worried? But if you watched the game, you'll understand.
Mhm.
First of all, this is the first time we've beaten the Colts in Indianapolis since 1998. And their quarterback was Peyton Manning.
Holy shit.
So and I think that was his rookie year too. And did you guys know he has the record for most interceptions by a rookie?
Damn.
Yeah, and he still holds the record. It's funny. I heard him joking about it. He's like, I hope one day somebody breaks that. I don't know what the number is. Because, yeah, his first year he was not good, but now he is
And people compare him to Brady, bro.
the sheriff. He's the sheriff.
Alright.
Don't disrespect Peyton Manning.
Some bitch ass sheriff, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, His little brother whooped Brady's ass.
That's true. 2-0. He threw 28
That got real quiet over
interceptions. He threw 28 interceptions in 1998.
I got real quiet from Gus's end.
Eli's a bum. That's the only thing he has to
I
show
love
for his
Eli
entire
Manning.
career.
I love Eli
He
Manning.
got benched his final year for Daniel Jones. Don't forget that.
Damn, I didn't know that. Also,
Yes, he did.
Peyton Manning threw 2 interceptions in this game that he lost to the Bills in 1998. Also, our quarterback was Doug Flutie. Do you know about Doug Flutie and the Patriots,
No.
Gus? So, Doug Flutie, I think he was drafted by the Patriots.
Hmm.
Do you guys know? I've been waiting to bring this up on the podcast. Do you guys know about the other way to score a 2-point conversion?
Throwing, passing, or
Is
passing.
it by intercepting?
No.
The other 2-point?
So when football was invented, they had like the balls were rounder and easier to kick. They
Yeah.
were like soccer balls. So
Yeah.
to score a 2-point, you could obviously, so the point after touchdown, you could kick the ball like for a field goal, but you know, like that's the PAT for 1 point. You could do the 2-point conversion where you throw the ball into the end zone for 2 points, and then you could do the 2-point conversion where you drop kick the ball into the end zone for 2 points. And
Oh.
Doug Flutie, his last play in the NFL was doing the 2-point conversion by drop kicking the ball into the end zone while he was on the Patriots in like 13, I think. I'm looking it up right now.
Was it successful?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
And I think the last time, oh yeah, the first successful drop kick since 1941.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, nobody
'cause
does it
I've
anymore
never-
because
I've
it's
never seen it.
yeah, nobody does it. The Patriots, oh yeah, they lost that game, but they already like were they rested their starters because they clinched the playoffs.
Hmm.
I think this was in 20. Nobody has the year. When was this article posted? It was in 2006.
Holy shit.
So, who won the Super Bowl?
I don't think we won it that year.
How humble.
How humble. No, it would the 2006 season. It was the Seahawks versus the Steelers. And
I'm assuming it won.
the Steelers won.
Yeah, they kind of had the huge dynasty.
Yeah. And then the following year, it was Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl. Anyway, so yeah, Doug Flutie, he was on the Bills for a while, and then, but I think he either went to the Patriots because he was retiring and he was like a backup because he's from Boston. I think that's why he went. Anyway, sidetracked. This game was fine. Josh Allen, 1 rushing touchdown, 2 interceptions. Joe Flacco, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1 fumble.
Hey,
Like-
for the record, I was not looking at the box score. I watched the game in its entirety.
Yes, I
There are
watched.
messages in the group chat to prove that when I was laughing at the interceptions.
Okay,
I
that is
will
true.
say-
I forgot.
I may have been wrong about Flacco.
Dude, me too. Because I believed in him.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Also, our leading receiver on the Bills in this game was Mac Hollins, which I know. Who the fuck's that? Exactly. He has a TikTok. I love him. He posts how to like he posts like DIY things. He has like a video how to fix your water heater.
Isn't Matt Collins the guy that like doesn't like believe in using elevators and is always barefoot and stuff?
Okay, so yes, but it's funny when they showed that on the TV, Claire like would not stop saying that he's afraid of them, and that's why he says that. Like, he's just a hippie.
I completely understand.
He's like
No,
31.
I completely agree with Claire.
Yeah,
He
I think
also
he's right,
says
man. Let's be real, Riley.
He also says he has refused to eat any form of fruits or vegetables in the last 3 years.
Okay, that is weird. I know he doesn't use utensils because he says he thinks they make you weak.
I think he's paranoid, bro. Somebody check the mental state.
I tried to
For
like
real.
get his attention on TikTok in my recent like Bills reaction video, and
Did the Bills just draft a mental institute patient and hope no one would notice?
actually the Eagles drafted him. He's 31. He just went over here in free agency because he's actually good. Like I like him.
He just struggled upon there.
But yeah, he's weird. He
Yeah,
pl-
but he's weird.
he is weird. Anyway, the game was okay. Like we did fine. That it's just we have no run defense because I said last week I thought that what did I say? Do you guys remember what I said about
Any team with a decent running back will trample over the Bills.
and how many rushing yards did Jonathan Taylor get? 117.
In the first
Or sorry,
half,
114. He had 100 in the first half.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
which to be fair, that means y'all shut him out real good in the second
I
half.
know. We are the kings of the halftime adjustment. It's just that the first half makes it unwatchable. But yeah, I mean, decent game. Next week we got to play Satan. So it's like this is like the end of the RPG, like we're getting to the final boss and we have to fight God. So
Hey, bro, you
Well,
still got a few more weeks till
you're not
you go against Drake Mayer. It's all right.
You're
All
not.
right.
Yeah.
Drake May is not Satan, Gus.
You're right. You said God.
I forgot. Sorry, we don't play the Patriots for the first time till week 16, and then we play the Jets, and then we play the Patriots to end the season.
Mhm.
Which Josh Allen
16
probably won't
guys,
even be
keep
playing in
going.
that game.
He was making a
Yeah,
joke
right,
there, Gus. So, do you need me to explain it?
Huh?
Yeah, go
Do
ahead, Deshaun.
you-
I'd love to
yeah,
hear your
I'll
explanation.
explain. I'll explain the joke to you. So, what he was saying was they were going to face God
He don't care.
in December, and that December God team was the Lions.
That too, dude. Like we're getting schmacked.
What do you mean that too?
Well, yeah, we have to play the Lions.
Yeah, that too. But the God game is against the Pats twice. At the
Yeah,
end of
wait.
the season.
What's the God game?
The
Pats.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
That's not December.
I said we have to play them next, and then I
Who
said
December?
I said
Nobody
we
said
play the
December.
Patriots for the first time in
Yeah.
December.
Oh, you're high if you think that's the God game.
What, the Chiefs?
Dijon.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, because it's the Patriots. We're gonna put.
Louis belt straight to ass, that cannot. Louis belt straight to ass, that cannot complete a pass.
you know, well, you do have Ramondre Stevenson. Well, no, is he the starter? No, he's
The
not.
running back? Yeah.
I thought he got benched because he fumbled too much.
Yeah, no, he's been back though.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, came off an injury and everything too.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, no,
He's been doing all right. Yeah.
but yeah, this game was fine. And then we had Vikings Jags. There was all points. Oh no, the Jags did score one touchdown, and then the Vikings scored 4 field goals.
What the hell happened?
Sam Darnold is seeing ghosts.
No, like Jags. Yeah, Jags only got one touchdown. That was in the first quarter. I was like, okay. But the Vikings only putting up 12?
Yeah, I've been waiting for the Darnold downfall.
The
for a
Darnold
while.
downfall. Honestly, me too.
Yeah.
I thought that they would eventually get it together to like push into the playoffs, but now I don't know anymore.
I mean,
Now
maybe,
I'm
but I
feeling
think the
confident
Packers
I'm
are
going
in
to
the
see-
great position to take the second spot.
Yeah, I
for
agree.
the division.
And now I'm fairly confident I will see JJ McCarthy next year.
Oh, 100%.
He can go fuck himself, bro.
I think Darnold, if Darnold wants to, I think they'll re-sign him for another year, and then they'll do like Drake May, where okay, Sam Darnold plays a couple games, and then Drake May comes in and is transitioned into the starter. But I am rooting for JJ McCarthy. And then we had Broncos Chiefs. This game, I didn't watch it because the Bills were playing at the same time, but I was so pissed off because of the blocked field goal.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
But okay, so if
Dude,
you're
the entire line got passed.
dude, that was bullshit. Like, okay, if you're a Chiefs fan and you're watching this, first of all, don't, because we don't want you here. Second of all, one thing I will say is that, okay, to give the Chiefs credit, the Chiefs held them to 0 points in the second half.
Congrats, the Broncos.
But also, yes, the Broncos with a rookie quarterback. This game has cemented in my mind what I thought was going to be true, which was that Week 18, the Broncos are going to beat the Chiefs.
I'll take it.
Me too.
I believe it.
Especially if they rest their starters, the Broncos are going to beat the Chiefs.
If
They're
That
playing
too.
in Denver, and on January 5th, which is Week 18, and also Mahomes threw for 1 touchdown and like 200 and something yards. 266.
240. Oh, what the fuck?
I haven't pulled it on Google. That might combine rushing. No, it's only passing. So yeah. But they also kept Kareem Hunt to 35 yards.
Yeah, the Broncos do have a nice run, D.
Yeah, like the Broncos have a good defense. I still think they can make a 7th seed push. So, although I
The
don't.
Chiefs have no reason to win their first playoff game.
Yeah, no, like, well, that's when Mahomes will remember that's when he can stop not trying.
You know, that's generally what I'm thinking it is. Literally just, he's playing bad on purpose to conserve himself.
Probably.
Because that's what he does every year. You look at the Chiefs every year; they don't play that good.
Not
They
that
play, like,
I
good
don't.
enough.
That's not true. They play good. Like Mahomes has, they play good. It's just that last year it was obvious that they were on the decline and they still won the Super Bowl. And this year it's more obvious that they're having a worse year than they were last year, and they're still undefeated.
They're doing better, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck they're falling upwards.
It's the refs. There was
It really is.
I-
It really is.
I heard that there was a missed. I don't have it off the top of my head.
This face mask where the ref was looking at it, raised his eyebrows at it, and then turned away.
And there was an unnecessary roughness where they didn't show the replay, and
Where he was holding the ball and he fell down holding the ball, and they called it roughing the passer was
Yeah,
another one.
they-
Or illegal contact where he wasn't touching his helmet at all. His hands were on his chest.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
there was like unnecessary roughness on the Broncos for tackling Mahomes, but they didn't show the replay, and they didn't really talk about it. Like it wasn't even on camera when they showed, or when like it got called, or when it supposedly happened. So we couldn't really even see it to begin with. But I heard
Right.
people saying it was not unnecessary roughness.
Dude, okay, the people online who I see, it's one of the two. You are either a rage baiter or you are genuinely delusional if you're, as a Chiefs fan, saying, yeah, no, it's not
It's
the refs.
It's all rage bait, and we know it's rage bait at this point.
It is rage bait.
Oh my goodness.
You know, actually, I student mentor at a school. Not gonna say the school for this,
Right.
but one of the students there, he's a Chiefs fan, and he comes into the class, and he's honest. He's an honest kid. He comes into the class, and he knows I like football too. He looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "I think you're right."
We Detroit metro area find a
That's true.
What? What do you say?
Anyway, but
Huh?
yeah, I think eventually they will lose. But
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
yeah, it ain't gonna be next week. So
It will. Fuck you.
and then we had Falcons, Saints. Saints won, and the Falcons missed 3 field goals, and the Saints interim head coach. First of all, do you guys know what his name is?
Rizzer.
It's Rizzy. Also,
Gosh.
did you guys hear about what he did?
He clogged the toilet
He
before
clogged
the
the
game
toilet.
and said today is gonna be a shit day.
Yeah. So
That's pretty fire.
Darren Rizzy.
Hey.
He's getting rizzy.
bless you.
Thank you.
So then we had
Only one more big game to talk about, really.
yeah, I'm just kind of speeding through the ones that like don't matter. 49ers, Bucks, 49ers. Jake Moody also missed 3 field goals, but then he kicked the game winner, and Deebo Samuel assaulted the long snapper.
Yeah, and that's so
Yeah.
crazy. What's his name? Shannon Sharp talked about that. Whereas, like, it's crazy where if Deebo Samuel had a fumble or something, and something like that happened, and the long snapper came up to him and said anything, that long snapper would be kicked off the team almost immediately.
Yeah, I saw that Shannon Sharp clip. Like he was saying, like Deebo should be the one defending him because he's his teammate. Not he actually threw hands with him. Like the long snapper didn't really fight back because he was just standing next to the kicker Jake Moody and just kind of like I think he was surprised because I get being frustrated, but like that's kind of unacceptable for me.
That's your teammate.
Yeah, like I like Debo, but like that is like a bad look, man.
Like all respect, like all like whatever. Like all right, not to put salt in the wounds, Riley.
Right.
But like last year, the Bills, right? Tyler Bass misses the field goal at the end.
I remember it like it was
on
yesterday.
his team, like not one person on his team pushed him or yelled at him. You can tell, like even like Josh Allen, the team leader came up to him and started comforting him, started helping him. Same thing, like Zay Flowers had that fumble into the end zone touchback. The first person, like after the game, Zay Flowers said like Lamar Jackson spent like 3 days at Zay's house making sure he was like mentally okay. Like you don't fucking assault your teammate when they make a mistake. How's that gonna help?
Yeah, that's fucked up. So, yeah, I mean, but they still won, so Niners win. Also, did you guys see Nick Bosa, Nick Bosa like sparing Baker Mayfield because they both voted for Trump?
Oh yeah, I saw
Dude,
that.
that was so fun. Everybody in the comments is like, if that guy was black, he'd be on the ground already. Like,
Right.
dude, Nick Bosa is so funny because like, you gotta think like, is he doing it on purpose?
He 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway,
All right.
but Steelers Commanders, Steelers win by 1 point, and also at the very end, there was they were trying to make them flinch, and it actually worked. That's like the first time I've ever seen it work.
I've never seen that before, but yeah.
Everybody was like shitting on that one guy, the guy who flinched, because it never works. Like, and I was just kind of shocked that it worked. Like once he picked it up, I was like, damn, man, like they locked it up, but they both played good. So
They're going to make him this week for practice. He is doing nothing but sitting there in the open field in that position without being allowed to move.
yeah, he's got to practice.
All right. Speaking of practice.
Yeah, Tennessee
Titans,
Titans, Chargers. It was like a nothing burger. And
Bro, you gotta get on the schedule website because
Yeah.
you keep trying to like go to the game, but it's not there yet. Bro.
Cardinals blow out the New Jersey Jets. I did not think this was going to be. I knew the Cardinals were going to win. I did not know that it was going to be this bad.
My professor is a Jets fan, and
Good.
he was in a mood when I brought up the game.
That's funny. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is horrible. So,
Yeah.
and I
He
do
came up
still
to me.
stand by it that when the Jets are out of playoff contention, Aaron Rodgers is not going to play a game anymore. He's done.
I came up to my professor. We're just talking, whatever. We talk about football sometimes. He looks at this is the history of rock professor,
Uh-huh.
and he told me that, oh, you guys had a good game. I'm like, oh yeah, man. He's like, and then I'm like, I wish I could have said the same, but man, I just feel bad because like Aaron just isn't that guy. And he's like, yeah, I know, and I tell him like maybe you guys can like draft a QB or something next year or whatever. He's like, Eunice, let me tell you something. I have never missed a Jets game in the last 44 years. It will not matter.
It will not matter.
well,
They are
but-
stuck. They have bad ownership and they are stuck in a cycle of hell. And you know what? They deserve it.
He said, unless they replace the entire coaching staff and the owner and
Yep.
just move cities,
Yep.
he will never have optimism watching a Jets game.
There's only one New York team.
The Giants.
No, they also play in
Well-
Jersey. It's the Bills.
No. It's the team with Super Bowl rings.
It's the team with my nuts in your mouth. So
Funny enough, actually.
the Eagles Cowboys game.
Nothing burger.
Yeah,
Eagles.
like I said, nothing burger. Eagles blew out the Cowboys.
Not one person watched that game thinking Cowboys had a chance.
Dak is on
Anyway.
IR and their season is over.
Yep, he's going under the surgery. He's been going through with it.
Now we get to talk about the one we were talking about. Actually, let's just say I'm gonna do one thing really quickly. Jumping ahead, the Monday Night Football game was also a nothing burger, in my opinion. Stafford
Yeah.
played bad, and the Dolphins played good, and Tua tried to tackle and give himself CTE.
He's trying. Hey, but you know what? I think Achan is secretly supporting Tua, like trying to help Tua, because he started wearing the Guardian cap. I think he's trying to hint towards Tua. Like, no, it's cool.
Right.
Yeah, so, but now we can talk about Sunday Night Football.
DJ, take us away.
Dijon, take us away.
Every Lions fan should be upset. Yeah, we won. It's nice that we won. But what the hell?
Yeah,
What the hell was that game?
Yeah, it's you won, but you're not hanging that banner.
there were 7 interceptions total, and 5 of them were from Goff.
Yeah. He moved his interceptions that game.
Have the Lions ever had they won an MVP player before? Did Kelvin Johnson ever win one?
I'm assuming Barry Sanders,
Yeah.
but I'll look it up right now.
I was gonna say Jared Goff
While you're-
was on track to make history.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
While you're
The-
you're doing that, look up the rating for the Lions defense.
They have one MVP player. It's Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Rating how points allowed per game, because they are 8th, or it's 8th
Okay.
least. 8th least points allowed.
Yeah. All right. Now, literally, people are saying, "Oh, Chiefs are winning because of defense." We won that game because of our defense.
Yeah, and
Nothing else.
to Jared Goff's credit, not all those interceptions were his fault.
Okay.
The balls got
3
tipped a lot.
Yeah. Okay. 3 of them, I would say, you could take away. One was a Hail Mary. It was 0 seconds left, second quarter.
Oh, okay.
Other one, I know it's called an interception, but that's a fumble sack. I thought when they hit the ball, but apparently since it stayed in the air, it's an interception.
It depends
I
on
don't know.
which. It would be a fumble depending on where his arm is at in the throwing motion.
Oh no! Like it got hit before
Yeah.
he threw it.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
that would be,
Literally, the only reason it wasn't called a fumble is because it didn't hit the ground.
yeah, it didn't hit the ground. Yeah. Yeah.
The
like-
last one, obviously, is when it just got tipped and it just stayed in the air.
Yeah. And Stroud also played like bad. Like
Yeah,
his O-line
I mean,
is horrible, and he like threw 2 picks, and also they didn't score any points in the second half.
At all in the second,
Yeah.
yeah.
at all. Um, Golf is. Oh man, I don't know. Riley said he didn't see it, but I saw it, man. At the end when they want Bass, not Bass.
I was
My
like,
bad.
wait a minute. Bates.
Whoa.
Jake Bates.
Yeah, Bates. Bates, we love you.
I love Jake
You're
Bates.
staying for a while, man.
You know, he almost
Holy
wasn't
hell.
their starting kicker this year.
Thank God.
The other guy tore his like something in his leg.
Yeah,
and-
he's on IR.
yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I bet they're happy that happened.
Dude, yeah. But yeah. So man, those were razor thin kicks. But at the end of the game, after they won, they panned over to the camera to how they do to the coach to see, get their reaction because they just won, and he had a smile on his face. He looked at Golf. Golf said something in his ear, and then his smile dropped. He said something like, "I'll talk to you later," and did not have a smile on his face for the rest of the celebration.
That's funny. It was a good game. I watched I watched 3 quarters and then I had to go to bed early, but they were down by a decent amount and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna. I thought to myself they were down by 10 and I was like, I hope they make a comeback, but I don't know if they can make a comeback. And then the first thing that I saw when I woke up was Dejan in the group chat saying, "Man, what a comeback!" And I was like,
Honestly,
awesome.
even after seeing that halftime score, I had the weirdest feeling that the Lions would come back. I wasn't even like, I never, not once did I actually think that the Texans were gonna win.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I also like all the credit. The Texans actually did have one good drive. But if you look at the point differential, like if you're looking at the play's entirety, most of their scores were after the interceptions.
Yeah, and
like their first touchdown was because Golf threw an interception in our own territory. They ran it in, literally.
It's funny because Stroud has actually very similar stats, except he has 600 less yards than he did last year. And it's just, I feel like he has 600 less yards and 5 less touchdowns than he did last year. And I just feel like he's not playing as well as he should be, and as well.
That O-line doesn't help.
Yeah, his O-line is horrible. I don't know how many times he was sacked. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but he just like it just doesn't feel like he really has. Oh, he got sacked 4 times, and Goff got sacked 0.
Well, okay. If I remember correctly,
Other than that one time when he
those sacks literally all came from the second half.
Yeah, that was when the defense was dialed up, man.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I saw a lot of clips of the parts that I missed, and like he just they were doing, the defense was so good. Like I wish the Bills defense was like that, bro.
Yeah.
We would have a Super Bowl.
That's why, dude. Like I don't know. I don't know if they would be number 1, but they gotta be at least top 3 defense overall in the NFL. Like I might be glazing a little bit.
No,
man,
like
the Texans. I know the Texans have a lot of injuries, but like the Texans are still a pretty good team, and to just stop them in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one time they got into our territory and they tried for a field goal, wide left.
Yeah, didn't the kicker miss two field goals or
1?
1?
1.
1.
But yeah, the Lions have only allowed 17 touchdowns. over 10
I
games.
don't know if that's good.
Well, it's I think the fewest is the Chargers with 12.
What the hell's happening with the Chargers?
They have a good defense, and the most is the Jags with 30. Actually, I take that back. It's the Panthers with 36. So, yeah. I
Have I been
think,
sleeping on the Chargers? What's happening?
yeah, man, claim them in fantasy.
Jim Harbaugh whipped them into shape quick as fuck.
But yeah, so overall,
He said, I just won a championship. I'm not dealing with losers. Get it together.
not too bad of a game. But so that's it for the recap. And
Bro, I'm sorry. This is hilarious.
what?
I open up fantasy, and one of the things is like gives you recommendations, and it says waiver wire. Look how the Chargers look to the Chargers to help improve your team.
That is true. Of course, when I trust Quentin Johnston, he does fucking nothing. But I expected that. It was either that or Tank Dell, and Tank Dell also sucks. And I hate him. I was so
Alright,
high.
Coach, yeah.
I was so high on him last year, and I was so high on him going into this year, and then Stephon Diggs gets traded. And I figured, well, and Diggs did get hurt, so that was kind of interesting that I was like, oh, it's not going to make much of a difference. But even when, like, I'm like, oh yeah, like, he only had 39 yards. Mac Hollins had, like, double that. And Mac Hollins is a nobody. But I love you, Mac Hollins, if you're listening, but you're not, so it's fine.
Oh,
I can shit on you all I
bro.
want. What?
Not related because we're not talking about it yet, but Sunday Night Football, I can't watch the beginning of it because I have a mandatory meeting at work at Sunday at 8 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be on Discord for the Bills game this week.
You better be, bro.
Oh no, I 100% am. I have to because it's the Bills versus Chiefs. Like, that's the biggest game of the year for us. That's our Super Bowl, and we're gonna lose.
No, your Super Bowl is Bills Lions.
That is true. That is exactly what it's gonna be.
Dude,
Genuinely, you are the biggest chance to stop the Chiefs.
I know.
You and the Steelers are all that's left.
Us-
Besides maybe the Texans.
Us, the Steelers, and if the Chiefs are resting their starters, because that's the thing is, do you guys think, I was genuinely wondering this myself, do you think if they are 16-0 in week 18 that they will rest their starters so that Mahomes doesn't get hurt, or do you think they won't rest their starters to try to get the undefeated season?
I'm gonna say
They're
this.
Going for it.
Hey,
Oh wait, yeah, no, they would go for it.
I'm gonna be
They
saying
would.
this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If I'm on that Broncos D line, and the Chiefs are 16-0, and they're starting Mahomes, I'm carrying a shank in my pocket.
I'm going fucking dirty. Yeah,
Bro,
like,
literally,
straight up.
you're gonna be the ACL hunter, bro.
I'm telling
Like,
you, hey,
you are-
what? He's gonna look at me dead in the eyes. I already threw the ball, and I'm still chasing him down.
Like, he's gonna do a cartwheel midair, bro.
Like, that's
Hey, I'm telling you, he can throw the ball. I'm still chasing him.
because I think that they would rest Mahomes, but I also think that if I were in that position, and if I were Mahomes, I would say, no, don't rest me. I'm playing. Because
Oh,
Yeah.
my
you
goodness.
want the undefeated season.
Oh, dude, because it just popped in my feed. The last team to win after throwing 5 interceptions was 1970.
Oh, I thought it was further than that. That is hilarious. What team was it, do you know?
No, it just says Colts versus Bears. They're not saying who won.
Oh,
think
I
that's
bet it was the Bears.
The 70s, the Bears were monstrous
Yeah,
during this time.
That's why I was saying, because, yeah, that was the peak of their...
That was when their
power.
defense would average, where it's like the other team would only average like 5 points a game.
And that was Walter Payton, I think.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the best running backs of all time. So, without further ado, is there anything you guys want to talk about before we get into predictions?
No, I think we're good.
I am so happy this is a rest week for
Dude, yeah, you gotta play the Jags. So, it's not. So, Dejan, feel grateful because some of us have to play difficult teams. Eunice has to play the
Yeah.
Steelers. The Patriots have to play the Rams. I honestly don't know who to pick.
I'm not worried about it.
Like I said, when we go through it, I go it off the dome, baby.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, so starting us off on Thursday Night Football is Commanders at Eagles. Eunice, give us your predictions.
As much as I love the Commanders right now and Jaden Daniels, their secondary is just so bad that AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, people out there, if you have them on fantasy, don't bench them this week. Ollie's
fucking hate
cooking
Ollie.
Ollie is versing whoever is versing Ollie
He's
this
versing
week.
me.
Godspeed, my guy.
No, Gus, we're playing each other.
Godspeed.
Oh, it's me and you. I guess I'm versing him a bit later.
Or
Whoever
that
it
could
is.
be it's me. Hold up.
Whoever it
I'll
is,
check right
I'm
now for
praying
everybody.
you.
It's not. It's not.
It
Each
is
one of
Sammer. Thank God.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's
Yeah,
fucking
honestly, I don't want Sammer to make playoffs, low-key.
Dude, me neither, because he's been so whiny. Sammer, I love you, by the way, but
Mhm.
you being upset when my team is like crumbling.
Also hating on Alex when he's in the bottom 3. Like,
Dude,
bro,
like,
who cares if he has a good team? Get over it.
Also, one thing I looked at, Malik is playing Noah this week, so Malik is also going to be with the same record as Alex.
for the
Right?
record.
Talk about how he doesn't want Alex to get better.
Yeah. So,
Still,
Sammer,
bro.
I love you. I'm just kidding. And but also,
Also, I
if you
think
lose
would
to
do good
Ollie,
in the
I will laugh
playoffs.
my ass off when you start complaining.
I think he'll do good in the playoffs too, which is also why I don't want him to.
Yes, Sammer
make it.
will do very well. I gave him Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fucking AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are both about to drop 30 on fantasy
But
this
Jaden
week.
Reed is coming back this week because it was a bye week for the Packers, so I should be okay. I might be able to beat you, Gus. I'm just kidding. I'm getting fucked. Like,
We'll see. Nico Collins should be coming back too, and he fucked me this week. I can't believe I still won.
I cannot
Yeah,
believe
that's
they said he was
bullshit.
coming back, and then randomly they're like he's inactive.
Yeah, everybody was saying he's coming back.
I was praying. I was like, maybe Gus will lose me, but it was already too late.
Dude, I've been on a little bit of a win streak in fantasy, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm giving my vote to the Eagles. I feel like the Commanders' secondary is just way too weak to deal with the dual threat of AJ and Smith.
Yeah, Gus, what do you think?
Honestly, I'm a bit split on this one.
Me too.
I don't want to like confirm anything, but I do want to take the Commanders on this one, as tight as it is. I don't know. I believe in Jaden Daniels.
I record.
You know, that's not crazy. Also, DJ left.
I saw.
Oh.
I think it's probably his internet. We'll just come back to him.
That's not crazy to say at all, Gus. Especially because it's a division game. You're not crazy for saying what you're saying. I'm just going off of stats alone. That's
Right.
just only what I'm doing.
Because it's a
Right.
division game, I think it'll be a very close game. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Commanders, even when they suck, dude, they always go crazy in division games.
Yeah, for real. Like I'm saying this, like genuinely, when and I'm sorry, I just have to go off of what I see, and that's typically from the other point of view. When they went against the Ravens, their offense was not doing good, and they were still going crazy.
yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to the Eagles because this is going to be a close scoring divisional game in the
For the
trenches. Yes.
This is yeah.
Wow, that is
Sorry.
and they're going to play again. Genuinely, when I was doing my predictions for the playoffs, I decided that for these teams, whoever has the edge is whoever's at home.
Mhm.
And for me, it's the Eagles. I also think that AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, or Devonta, and Saquon are going to kind of be the ultimate equalizers.
Actually, I will say this, and I'm saying this too for you, Gus, because you start Barkley. The Commanders actually are really good at stopping the run. Like they had Najee Harris locked down. They had Derrick Henry mostly locked down.
I just
This
don't.
might be a bad day for Shaquan. He could pop off, of course. I'm not fucking seeing the future here. I'm saying like he's been going almost back to back to back against great running backs, and they've been locking them down hard.
No, I understand your skepticism. What I'm worried about, even more so, is Jalen Hurts continuing to just take all of the touchdowns for himself.
That's what I'm saying. Even if
Yeah.
Shaquan hits his spacing, he gets up to like the 5-yard line or something. Here comes
And then
Push
just Hurts.
McGee.
Yeah. I hate it so much. Barkley would be dropping 30 points every single week if it wasn't for the fucking tush push.
Dude, that's why
Completely just pooped the bed, dude.
the internet.
No, Discord.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I didn't hear you because I
If it
was.
was my internet, why would I be here?
Well, I thought maybe you were like resetting your router or something.
Have you guys heard me like rejoining and joining call again? That's because Discord keeps crashing. So I have to keep switching from my phone to my laptop. The take turns crashing.
It literally is
Huh.
stuck on checking for updates.
Yeah, before I joined like really early, and it was like updating for a bit.
It might have
So-
just been a bad update. They'll probably fix at night.
Yeah. Well, that sucks, Dejan.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Yep, same.
But
DJ, perfect timing though. How do you feel? Commanders or Eagles?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Eagles here.
okay.
And what's your spread, Big Daddy?
All right, one, don't call me that.
Why not?
Watch me.
Do I look like a daddy?
Shit, at night you do.
You can't see me at night.
Just like my dad.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, field goal.
We're like,
By field goal.
All right.
By the way, Riley, I did not hear your final verdict.
So
You didn't need to.
So, what I was gonna say was, I think that this will be a close scoring divisional matchup. Very gritty, gonna be in the trenches, and I will give it to the Eagles by a very close margin. I think that the ultimate. Oops! I just bumped my mic, so I hope that didn't like fuck the.
Nope, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, because I have the noise canceling on. I saw my like sound meter on my recording thing go up, so I'm like fuck, but it's fine. I think that it's gonna come down to okay. Like, yeah, maybe Saquon doesn't get a lot of yards, but still, like, when they do use him, not so much in fantasy in terms of, like, getting a lot of yards, but it's more like the critical downs,
Yeah.
Can he convert
Yeah.
on the critical downs? Can Hurts, and like Eunice was saying, the Commanders' defense, I think, is good, but their secondary's kind of been, like, lacking. And, I'm trying to pull up, like, how many passing yards. Oh, but they kind of like averaged closer to like lower in passing yards, but it's still almost 200. So
Yeah, but you also look at who they've been versing a lot. Like all the
True.
good teams they played have gotten near 300 more.
yeah, every team they've played above 500, they've lost to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to the Eagles. Again, I'm really excited for this matchup, and this is like a Thursday night football should only be for divisional matchups. Like
You know what? I'm down with that.
it should be only for divisional matchups, or like the first game of the season on a Thursday, throw whoever you want to. But other than that, only divisional matchups, because those are the most interesting storylines.
Hey, before we get into it, I looked ahead in the week 11 games. Lions might be fucked, but we'll get to that.
That's what Dejan said, that was a bye week. So I don't think he's very confident. Then we have starting off Sunday, Packers Bears.
I feel like this should be Packers. The only reason there is genuinely some hesitation, and this is not just because it's a divisional game. It's because ever since Jordan Love has gotten back from his injury,
Bless you.
it's been like 2 to 3 interceptions a game.
Well, he's just a gunslinger, you know? Like, I think it happens. I also was going to say Packers because, yeah, they fired Shane Waldron, and they might get a boost, and it might be close because it's a divisional game. The Packers are still just a better team offensively. Defensively, I'd say they're actually kind of closer.
Yeah.
Gus, what do you think?
I think even with Jordan Love making those mistakes, I think Josh Jacobs has really been starting to click with his offense as well.
Yeah, that's
A
Yeah.
lot more so than he did in the beginning of the year. And I think they finally have an opportunity to rely on the run game if things do go south with the passing, which I don't think it will too much in this, at least in this matchup. But I mean, with that option as well, I don't see the Bears taking this.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, Dejan, what do you think? All right.
right.
Okay.
Dejan.
So, yeah, Packers here, especially with the Bears' recent performance. Yeah, maybe next year, boys.
Dude, yeah. Don't they have the longest streak for like beating a team consecutively?
I think they're up there
Ooh.
for sure. The Packers beating the Bears, because especially
Oh
with A-Rod, I
yeah,
don't think the Bears.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Aaron
been
Rodgers
so
owned
long.
them.
Yeah.
Uh,
You want me to start?
Dejan, what is your
Oh yeah, the
spread?
spread.
Then you can start.
So, look, I'm gonna say the Bears since it is divisional. I'm gonna say the Bears do come out.
Also,
You know,
well, Dejan, say it first.
actually, maybe not, because it seems like the team kind of wants Williams out of there. The O line might just stand up and let the D line through. But I'm gonna just say 7.
Okay. Also, Dejan, or not. This is not targeted towards you. The longest streak in the NFL for like a team beating a single opponent is the Bears, or is the Packers beating the Bears 10 times in a row.
Oh my God.
So they might they're not snapping it. They're not snapping it. But yeah, Jags Lions.
Now, if you talk to Dijon at the beginning of last week, he would say, "Oh, without a doubt, Lions are winning this,"
Oh my
and
god.
that is staying the same. It's the
All right.
Jags.
All right.
Come on, do we need to talk about this game? This is hold up. I didn't look at the entire thing. Might be the easiest game where you say, "Oh, this team wins 100%."
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one team is almost guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl, and the other team is the Lions.
Yeah.
DJ,
I mean, no.
Yeah.
DJ, I'm looking at ESPN right now. This is the first time I've ever seen like a spread this big. They predicted the Lions by 13.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And because of that,
I've never seen
boys,
it of 10.
hey, and because of that, 14. I mean, like,
Just for that.
Awesome.
Hey,
Eunice, what do you think?
for the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Lions.
Yeah, it literally, the Jags are horrible. Trevor Lawrence is like nursing some kind of injury, and I don't think he will.
Oh,
E-
bro.
Even if he
It's Matt.
plays,
Go!
well, he's probably going to play because it was
No,
just like
anymore.
soreness, but they're gonna fucking lose.
I will say, I think it's completely fine to sit Laporta out, and even if he's like not severely injured, just let him relax this game. Like,
Yeah, I mean, because they had an early bye week, so any break you can take it.
yeah.
Yeah. But we all said Lions, so Lions is what is going to happen. Then we
Mhm.
have Raiders at Dolphins.
Probably even just the Dolphins. I
Yeah.
feel like we saw the offense is finally starting to click again with Tua being back. Last week it wasn't really there and stuff. I feel like we're starting to see it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Gus.
Dolphins they're definitely improving week by week since Tua got back, and the Raiders have remained the Raiders since the beginning of the season. So
Yep. Yep.
it's going to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Probably lose.
Dijon. What do you think?
Um. Yeah. I'll agree. I'd say Dolphins here.
All right.
I mean, I don't. I don't really know how the Raiders have been doing,
Bad.
but
Oh yeah, very
oh,
bad. They're 2-7.
oh,
But then again,
oh.
the Dolphins are 3-6. But yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
but that was mostly because
But they
Tua.
didn't. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't have a. They didn't have Tua.
Yeah.
Tua loves running his head into things.
Oh my
Mhm.
God, Max Crosby's gonna kill Tua. I just realized.
Yeah,
No,
We'll
but
see if he even
yeah.
survives this game.
Oh my God,
Dude,
this could actually be his retirement game.
he's
That didn't
playing
even
like
all-
he
go
doesn't
now.
want to play.
In all actuality, it's probably gonna be Dolphins here by one. I'm gonna say it's tied. Like it's gonna be it's gonna be tied here on fourth quarter. Raiders are gonna go for the 2 point and not make it.
All
You
right.
know, but in the end, it doesn't matter because Dolphins are gonna lose the week afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, who do they play the week afterwards?
Oh, the Patriots.
Oh, that is true.
Yup.
Yep. All right, next we have Rams Patriots. Gus, take it away.
The real
Ooh.
meat and potatoes of the week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, coming off a high. You know what I mean? Coming
Yeah.
off a pretty good win. I think momentum's up. Drake May is still our quarterback. The Rams defense should be shitting themselves. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is there really much to say for this game? I mean, Cooper
The-
Rush, Puka
I just-
Nacua, Matthew Stafford.
You know-
It's just poverty, bro. Poverty.
Gus, I think the only thing left to say for this would be Patriots 49-0.
You know what? That sounds about right to me.
Can I just say it genuinely like fucking hilarious to me that last week when you revealed the results, Riley, for how many points we were at totally,
He said,
Gus
"Stop
said-
throwing."
Gus said I need to stop throwing and picking the Patriots. And then they won one game, and it's like back. It's like he hit like a
Mhm.
mini jackpot at the slots, and I was like back in it completely.
No, it's like hitting my runner's high, bro. It's that second wind.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
And then,
Eunice-
like around week 16, he's gonna be depressed again. They're gonna beat the Bills, and he's gonna come back at it 100%.
They're beating the Bills week 18. They're not beating the Bills week 16. Eunice,
We're
They're
going
gonna beat the
2-0.
Bills both
okay,
times.
we'll see. We'll see, Gus. Eunice,
Yes, you will.
do
Yes,
you
you will.
think? Do you think? Like, what are you saying for this? Like, do you agree with Gus, or are you saying Rams?
I'm not gonna say I agree with Gus. It's just this is actually like harder for me to decide than it should be
Hmm.
because the Rams are still contestants to not only make playoffs but also win the division just because of how shit everyone else has been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they're way more hungry for this.
True.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Gus. I'm gonna have to take Rams here, but like close game.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep sleeping on us.
Dijon, Rams or Patriots?
Gus, I'm sorry.
I have a feeling.
That's all right. Keep sleeping on us.
Here's what's gonna
It's
happen.
big.
I feed off
It's my
that
boy
shit,
Stafford, brother. It's my boy Stafford. I
bro. No,
can't be.
I feed off this, bro. I feed off this. Keep sleeping on us.
I think last week was the first week that we picked against the Patriots, and Gus picked the Patriots, and they won. So what's gonna
Mhm.
happen is we're all gonna pick Rams. The Patriots will win.
Because you guys want to keep sleeping on him.
Or Riley takes
Yeah, I'll
one
sleep
for
on
the
it.
team, sacrifices a point, and picks Patriots.
I'm not doing that.
Oh,
I'm
just
picking
wait
the
till we
Rams.
spin that wheel, boys. Just wait till we spin that
Yeah,
wheel.
that's true. We could spin the wheel.
Oh, right. I got to get the wheel ready.
That is true. Dejan, Rams by how much?
I'll give Gus the benefit of a doubt.
By
All
2.
right.
No. I don't want no benefit of the doubt. I want a confident, the Patriots are gonna win, and I
You
want
ain't getting all that.
Then I don't want nothing, bro. I don't want pity points, bro. This is a legit
Okay,
team.
Rams
Better
by
put some
10.
respect on them. There you go. At least keep it real with me, bro. At least keep it real with me.
All right. Then we have.
If
No, you
Drake
know what?
May
No. I'm not
pops
done yet.
off-
I'm not done
No,
yet.
if
That way,
Drake May, Gus,
Because when
keep
we're
it in
up,
stat.
when we're up, you can't say
no.
you can't
No,
say
no.
you were a part of this.
Yes, truest thing. If Drake May pops off, I'll do a trade where I lose in fantasy.
No.
With me?
Yes.
All right, deal.
Hey,
Riley?
he said yes to everybody. No, he met with Gus. But he should have met with me.
Well, Dejan, I hope you're looking forward to having Amari Cooper.
Hey, that is a good trade though.
Hey, Gus is getting ready. He's like eyeing down Joe Mixon right now.
Can it wait? Oh no,
I don't
okay.
think-
Sunday,
wouldn't-
Gus and I
wouldn't
won't be
feel
playing
comfortable
each other
with that right
anymore,
now.
so it can definitely
You can
happen.
get
now.
Worthy if you want. I don't want him.
I'd rather keep Cooper.
I literally I tried to tell people it was a bad idea. No, he's doing great.
Worthy?
Yeah, because he
No.
doesn't.
Don't you
isn't-
remember what happened? DJ said into the group chat, I don't care. I'll take anything. Just someone trade me Waddle. And everyone read that shit. I'm like, all right, I'll give you Worthy, I guess. He's at least like a decent 10 points or something a week. And he's like, okay.
Is he a decent 10 points a week?
And how has Waddle been treating you?
Waddle? He got what did he get yesterday? 8 points or something?
And that's why I wanted to get rid of him.
His highest of the season?
Yes.
His highest of the season?
He's never had
Also,
a game for more
Eunice-
than 50 yards this
Eunice,
season besides
Guess what, Eunice? You're fucking wrong again. Worthy,
What?
week 9, -1 points.
What's
Worthy,
his average?
week 10, 2.1 points.
Wait. Week 1. Week 1, he scored a touchdown.
I said week 9, -1 point. Denver, week 10, 2.1 points.
There it is. I don't even need to look at that. If you just click on the player, it tells you their average this season so far.
I don't care about his average. That doesn't happen every week. He's been San Francisco,
All right, he also
5.4.
He had a
Vegas.
16, 11, a 13.
Yeah, but he ain't hitting that all the time. I could have told you that was a
No,
bad idea.
that's why I'm fine with that. Waddle, is rock steady mid. I would rather take someone who fluctuates and can pop off or just does terrible.
All right, whatever. Let's go to the next game. Browns, Saints.
Oh, fuck me. This is going to be such a bad game.
Yeah, well, good thing you don't have to watch it because the next game is the one that you'll be watching.
Anyway.
I can't watch Ravens Steelers because every time that I watch a team where I want the other team to lose, they never work. So I have to pick a different game.
I got my headband ready, dog. But anyway, Browns Saints.
Watch the Lions game.
Yeah.
It's funny. The only thing either of these teams have going for them is their running back room, and that's it. I'll give this to the Browns just because at least the Browns can stop the run.
That is true. Gus.
I am also taking the Browns. I don't know, man. I lost all hope in the Saints. I don't want to. I feel like they're the bigger gamble than the Browns.
Wow.
And with Watson gone, they have been doing better.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or anything like that. But I think the Browns are gonna squeeze out a pathetic little victory.
Yeah.
If either of these teams even make 20 points, that'll be a surprise.
Yeah. Deshaun. Browns or Saints?
Bruh.
Was that
This is
Browns
the
or bruh?
bruh. This right here is the battle of the mid. What
Hey,
the
we got
hell?
another
Not
game.
mid battle of shit.
You know what? Fair enough. Um, should I choose Browns because I am brown, or Saints because it's a really cool name?
Who has the cooler logo? Browns logo is ass.
Yeah, you're right. I'm picking Saints here.
Nah, whatever. There's no wrong answer.
Exactly. And hey, I was almost right too. Like, if the Bengals knew how to play football a little bit better, I would have been correct. The Ravens would have lost because their logo was bad. I don't know why.
we were wearing the alt uniforms, which are sick.
They are awesome.
True. But dude, that look, I don't know. Some people like it, of course, but I just do not like the head-on staring at you.
Like staring at you from across the bar. I want you.
I fuck with
Yeah,
it.
like-
I fuck with it.
Dude, I heard one of the gayest things after the Bengals game. You know, like how people are always looking for like stats to make up and shit.
Yeah.
Someone after the game ended, like almost immediately, I think it was ML Football. You're like, just in, the Ravens are officially undefeated in their alt uniforms.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Yeah,
I fucking hate that account. Like,
because they shit on the Bills.
yes, all the time too. Like more than you'd expect.
I don't know who he is in real life. He is definitely like either a Jets, Dolphins, or Patriots fan. The way he talks about the Bills.
All the time too. Like I'm glad you like also have noticed this because like
Where it's like the top two MVP candidates, Action Jackson with these amazing stats and doing all this, and Josh Allen.
yeah, I'm like, I also was like, man, this account, I honestly might have ML football blocked because I'm tired of seeing like their bullshit.
The only
Deshaun,
reason I still am sub to ML football is because they at least post like all like the bad ref calls and shit that I used to argue with, so I save them from there.
that's true. That's true.
It's 7, by the way.
All right, that's what
Evan,
I was gonna ask. I'm picking the Saints because both teams are ass, but Derek Carr's back, and I
But
feel
Olave is out.
yeah, but I feel a little bit better about picking the Saints for some reason. I don't know why. They're both bad.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, there's nothing like that you can say that's gonna make it sound like it's a definitive answer.
literally,
for either
it's
side.
like flip a coin. That
I got
team,
you.
if you
Head or
like
tails.
either heads.
All right. Heads will be Browns win. It was tails.
And there you go. But yeah,
I put my
next game, Eunice, is Ravens at Steelers.
Fuck. I'm trying. Because this is really the number one defense versus the number one offense, isn't it? Besides, like, who's the number one offense? Is it the Lions or Ravens? I think it's Lions by a little bit, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's also.
You'll have to give me a
easy
second to pull it up.
games.
In terms of points per game, it's Ravens by literally 0.2 over the Lions. The top three offenses, I'm fucking shocked. Are Ravens at 31.8 points per game, averaged. 31.6 points per game is the Lions at number 2. The Buffalo Bills
just went down only because of last week.
Yeah, that is true. And then the Buffalo Bills at 29 points per game.
All right. I'm going to say
And the
that.
Patriots ain't on that list, but
They're
Okay.
actually, no disrespect, second to last.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
all right, I'll hop off. My bad.
DJ said that shit while having the chart open just to hear Riley say it.
Yeah, John saw it first. He's like, hey, Riley, can you say it so it doesn't sound... Because you're one of Gus's, like, supporters. I love Gus, though.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
What's
That's
it
good.
called?
Yes, King.
So
Who made the list?
this game genuinely can go either way, and I will not be surprised so long as it's not a blowout from either side. Like if the Ravens win by a blowout, I'm surprised, and vice versa, right?
Me too. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty close.
It's a division game. And I'm being genuine when I say this. The only reason I'm taking Ravens, genuinely, is because the Steelers did almost lose to the Commanders, which in every category they played just like the Ravens, but just like not as efficient. So they pretty much have to verse a harder team in every caliber from what they versed last week and almost lost to. The only thing that's boosting them up though is because it's a division game and they have a godly defense. I'm gonna take Ravens, but like a field goal, maybe less. Maybe it was like a 2-point conversion the Ravens get or some shit.
Okay.
But yeah, literally say whatever you want on this. There's no wrong answer.
Yeah. I'm of the same mindset, but I'll say mine
Yeah.
last. Gus, what do you think here?
This game definitely had me pondering for a little while.
Uh-huh.
But my logic was the Steelers just I think that defense is going to give Baltimore a really, really tough time in the first half. And I don't see the Ravens doing much in the first half at all. And if the Steelers can create that deficit, like a big enough deficit that the Ravens can't overcome, I think that could be what leads them to win. And is that going to happen is what I've really been thinking about. But I'm thinking, yeah, a little bit. I'm leaning more
Okay.
towards yes. I do want to say Steelers on this one over the Ravens.
Okay.
I mean, that's completely fucking fair. Like,
Yeah.
I can't argue.
Now, Dejan, what do you think?
I want Steelers to win, so Steelers win the division.
I also want the Steelers to win the division.
No, me too.
Just because I think it would be really funny, not even because I'm like shitting on the Ravens. Like I just think it'd be
Dude, it would be
everybody
so
thought
funny.
that they were going to be the worst team in football, and they're genuinely like top 10.
It's so funny.
Argue higher.
I was gonna say top 5, but I feel like that's controversial. I saw someone
Nah,
say
that's
1.
cool.
I definitely do not agree with that.
Yeah, no.
I still think it's the Lions. But
I
Dejan, what is your spread for the Steelers Ravens?
9.
All right. So I thought that I was going to be the only one picking Steelers, to be honest with you. I think if you told me, I completely agree with Eunice. If you told me that the only thing I would not believe about this game is if you told me that it was a blowout on either side. The
Yeah.
Steelers defense is too good for it to be a blowout. The Ravens offense is
Too good to fall behind.
too good to fall behind. I'm thinking a 1-score game.
Yeah.
I'm leaning Steelers because of literally only one thing, and that
Mr.
is
Unlimited.
Unlimited diarrhea.
and I love Mr. Unlimited, and I really want to side with him. I also feel like for divisional matchups, my rule is okay, the person at home kind of has the edge, and
It's home for the Ravens.
it's home for the Steelers.
What?
It's home for the Steelers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We had 2 home games in a row. Yeah. Broncos. I forgot about the Broncos. My bad.
Mhm. So, like I said,
Also, Kyle Hamilton might be out.
right, because he got the ankle injury.
Oh.
I think that this is pretty much.
Yeah. They're
like-
saying he'll probably be back.
That's good. Like I said, could go either way. And I really would not be surprised if the Ravens won. I just think the Steelers defense is too good to allow like a blowout. It'll be really close. I'm going to give it to the Steelers because of Mr. Unlimited. And I think with how bad the Ravens secondary is,
Yeah.
I will have to go with Steelers by probably genuinely like 1 point. Like
Yeah, literally what I said.
or
2-point
maybe
conversion.
they mess up a yeah, exactly. They mess up a 2-point conversion and yeah. So, I'll take the Steelers by like
I
1
will
point.
say, it's so I don't know because I know so much about this game because like my team is playing in this. So I get like every last bit of news for it.
Yeah.
Where it's like I know both teams have good D line, so I know both teams are going to have to throw a lot more, and I know the Steelers are missing like their wide receiver 2 for this game. He's already been ruled out for it. So, fuck, this is gonna be such a good game.
I this will be a good game. I want to watch it because the Lions are playing the Jags, but we'll see.
I know, but you're paranoid.
Yeah, exactly. I have a superstition. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
You what catch me like at your window, like we're behind, and I'm like at your window holding up my laptop to the screen, so you accidentally look over, and we get like a game-winning like pick 6 or some shit.
I would claw my eyes out so I couldn't watch football anymore. Then we have
But now-
Vikings, Titans.
Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings. I'm not even gonna say really. Like it's just whatever.
It's-
Yeah, I don't think this one's really there isn't really much question about it.
I mean, the Vikings are missing. What's his name? What's the running back name? Aaron Jones.
What?
Yeah, he got carted off.
But he's.
Oh shit.
They said questionable.
He got carted off the field last week. I don't know about questionable.
I'm fucked.
Did you not know he got carded?
No, I didn't. Oh, it said it was negative. The X-ray was negative. Like he's fine.
Yeah, but still, you know, they might want to play it safe. I don't know. They might want to play it safe.
Yeah, it is the Titans. Well, I'm fucked. And I just traded. Oh fuck, man! I gotta fucking.
Sorry, bro.
I just traded away my backup running back, so I gotta fucking figure something out.
Yeah, you gotta make some moves this week. Huh?
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I'll figure it out. But
If you want to talk trades, let me know.
No. I'm okay. I'm okay right now. I think I have a solution. Yeah, I got a solution.
Okay.
I was looking at that.
Trade request. I'm just gonna get a trade request. Please, 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 please.
1 week rental.
Give me Derrick Henry.
Well, okay, 1 week swap. Actually, no, I need him. I need him. I can't fucking give it to you, rent you to him.
I need some kind of insurance. I'm getting cooked back. Give me Allen.
No, I need him
You have a
to.
backup
Well,
QB?
no, we're fucked. It doesn't matter. We're fucked either way.
Also, what the fuck? If you guys actually go through with this 1 week deal,
dude,
I'm gonna lose my to
Gus-
make me lose. That's insane.
Eunice, we gotta talk about it later. Anyway,
Just to make,
fair.
oh my god, that's insane.
All's
That's
fair
insane.
in love and war.
yeah, that is true. We gotta talk
Bro,
about it later.
that is some sneaky shit, dude. That's fucked up.
That's sneaky
All that
shit.
just to make me lose. By the way, Eunice, helping Riley
Oh,
win
I
works
forgot
against
he was
your
versing
odds of
you.
getting in the playoffs.
You know what the
sorry?
worst?
Eunice, helping
Yeah?
Riley out worsens your odds to get in the playoffs if he
I
wins.
forgot he was versing you. My bad.
Mhm.
I could find someone willing.
Hey,
To
I'm
do
gonna
a
tell you right now.
1 week
We're gonna see
rental.
Alex
All
in
right,
a
you
week.
manipulative, conniving dictator.
Hey, we're gonna see Alex a week from now with a black eye, missing his running back.
He has McCaffrey.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
He's back.
I offered Lamb for McCaffrey and didn't get accepted. This was before Dak, by the way.
Well, I'm glad that it didn't go through because
Riley's like, well, I'm glad I could just beat
That would have
his
been the
ass.
most legendary move I've ever made if that went through.
yeah. But
Then again, CD Lamb has like gone crazy for you and saved you a couple weeks.
yeah, but with Dak.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Dak
but
is
I'm saying
gone
though,
and
like-
CD put up 8.8 points.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't believe I went from like bottom of the barrel in this fantasy to I'm almost like
yeah,
locked
dude.
into
This
playoff.
comeback is insane.
Aren't
dude.
you
What
5
the
and
I
fuck?
did
5?
this. I did
Or
the
no, you're
same
6
shit
and 4.
last year.
Oh my
I did
god.
this. I did the same thing last year. I remember Gus. You specifically said the Ravens are playing good to make up for how bad Eunice is doing in fantasy. Fuck, maybe
Okay.
that's why I won fantasy, because the Ravens lost in the playoffs. Maybe that's the trade-off.
No, it was just a really bad week, bro.
DJ. your
Dijon,
2 cents.
Vikings or Titans? I know you're probably picking Vikings.
I mean, yeah, I'm picking Vikings here.
All right.
I need to beat Alex this week.
What was the score difference between Titans and Lions?
A lot.
Something in the 40s.
Yeah. Wasn't it like 14
it was
to 52?
52 to 14.
Oh my god.
So 38.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Vikings by
Okay.
18.
All right. I also said Vikings, and it, like I said, it's just that the Titans are ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Colts at Jets.
What a shit show, man.
What a horrible game.
No, Flacco has already been announced to start. So this is Flacco versus Rodgers. They have versed each other before, and they're running it back.
Yeah.
And nobody's excited for it.
That's like the only cool thing about this game. Just 2 veterans that have been playing each other for well over a decade, going at it again. Probably one
And
last
we're
time.
and we're asking why both of them are still playing.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna
Both
talk
of you
about.
here.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers is gonna whisper in Falco's ear, "Hey, do you know why we're still doing this shit?" I don't know. I thought you would have known.
No, they're gonna be laughing off like, "Hey, we're our
We're-
families are set for life."
Yeah, I
bro.
was
We
gonna
just
say,
finessed
we're
the whole
fucking
system."
rich.
Right?
Oh my god. There's just something about Fat Flacco. Anyway,
Oh, I wonder what it is.
yeah. You know what? As much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, I think I'm gonna have to give this to the Jets.
Wow.
Because
Really?
you know what? Even though the Jets play shitty, they're at the very least, it's a small difference, but they're at the very least a little more consistent than the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
So off of that tiny little baby thing, I have to say Jets.
All right. Goss.
I don't know if I would pick the Jets in any game for the rest of this year.
Wow. Yeah, Rodgers is horrible.
That's not crazy to say.
Rodgers is terrible. Devontae Adams did basically nothing last week.
Yeah.
And the Colts, you know what I mean? When Flacco decides he wants to play well, he does have weapons to work with. You know, I feel like Flacco can utilize the Colts more than Rodgers can utilize the Jets, and that's why I have to give it to the Colts.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dijon, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm picking Colts here. Taylor is going to mow through the Jets.
That too.
I did not think about that.
And I'm gonna just say 7.
Okay.
Yeah. And the numbers are confusing me, brother.
Yeah. The Jets' offense is so garbage that you can't really in good conscience until they win. It's like they look good, and then we're like, okay, they're back in our good graces. I didn't pick them to beat the Cardinals just because I thought the Cardinals were a sleeper good team, and I was right. Because the Colts are bad.
More than sleeper.
Yeah, that is true. The Colts are bad, but the Jets are worse. So I'm picking the Colts. I was gonna pick the Jets, but I'm picking the Colts. Falcons Broncos. This one's tough too.
Is it?
I think so. What do you think?
I think this is like a nice game for the Falcons, who have just been like, yes, they did have a bad game, but I mean, like, that was a division game, and still, even then, like, in terms of passing, Kirk Cousins has been going very nice lately. I know Kirktober is over and stuff, but
True. True. Kirktober is over.
I don't know. Like, I like Bo Nix, and I know the Broncos are pissed after last week, so all that stuff. I don't know. I think I'd have to give it to the Falcons just slightly.
Okay. Goss.
Just because at the very least, there's more experience on that team.
Yeah. Gus, what
This
do you
game
think?
it's a bit of a toss-up for me for a few reasons. The Broncos are, I mean, like on paper, like the Falcons are the better team overall, in my opinion, but they have been trending slightly downwards. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Broncos have been trending upwards a lot over these past few weeks. So it's kind of that's where the lines kind of get blurry for me. Will the Broncos like just snap and like upset the Falcons, or like what's going to happen, especially after such a game last week against such a team?
Yeah.
It's partially in quotes, but it's a bit of a toss-up. But I, I trust the Falcons more to do well, and I think that's why I'm going to choose them.
Okay. Dijon.
You have to take care of. Ludacris loves Kirk Cousins, but I
Big Kirko wakes up dripping
That
like
was a
this.
good use of the soundboard. I did not think about that.
Yeah, so I'm picking the Broncos here.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm picking the Falcons.
Okay.
I'm picking the Falcons. Was it even like?
Yeah, they both lost by a field goal last week.
Yeah, like I know they lost to the Saints, so maybe they could have just had like a bad game. I didn't watch it.
Divisional matchup.
Yeah, so I am saying Falcons are gonna just like come back and be like, all right, let's get serious here. We're trying to make playoffs.
I
Um,
genuinely believe.
oh, never mind. I just looked at the NFC South. Falcons make playoffs.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I
Everybody's
genuinely
horrible.
believe any game lost to a division rival and it's a close game, you can't really talk shit.
Yeah, you kind of you can talk shit, but you have to like also be like,
Blow
okay,
them out.
temper.
You have to blow them out to talk shit.
You gotta temper your expectations.
Yeah, like if the Ravens win this week by like 3 touchdowns, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
If it's like a field goal diff, I'm not really talking.
Yeah. Dijon, what's your spread for Falcons?
All right.
12.
Fuck with that.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I looked at my keyboard and the first two numbers I saw was 1 and 2, so it's got to be 12.
True.
What about 21?
21.
Fine.
All right, Dan Riley.
All right. Do you hate the Broncos? Why would you say 21?
What's up, Spanish?
Spicy. Spicy.
It's spicy. I really want to add more Russell Wilson like sound bites to the soundboard.
I love him so much.
I
but you
love
have
Russell
to.
Wilson. We have one more
Hey.
game before we get to the hell.
The one thing that will cheer me up if the Steelers win is the Russell Wilson post-game interview.
Oh my god.
That's the one thing that could cheer me up.
That'll be
If he
fucking
skips
awesome.
the interview, I'm gonna be mad.
Next we have Seahawks, Niners. Eunice, you have the floor.
Fuck, this is actually gonna be a good one. I'm feeling it. I don't know what it is. I get their division rivals, but this is like one of the most iconic division matchups ever. They always put their blood and tears onto the fucking field.
Yeah.
This really could go either. Like last year, when the 49ers were at their best in years, the Seahawks almost beat them both times.
Yep.
But McCaffrey is back. He looked like he was back in top form last week, 100 yards and shit total. I'll give this to the Niners.
All right. Gus, what do you think?
Now, I don't like the Niners,
Fair.
and
I wonder why.
I really don't like Purdy as well. I mean the Seahawks are a good team. I don't think they're as good as the Niners though. But since it is a divisional round and the Seahawks can put it together when they want to, like
Uh-huh.
especially if everybody's healthy, they can be a really scary team. And just for the sake of that alone, I'm picking the Steelers. I don't want the 49ers to win, and I think the Seahawks do have a pretty solid chance at taking it.
That's fair.
Okay. Dijon.
I think I look at this from the Seahawks position, right? They're in a situation where it's like, all right, we've had 2 losses so far, and now we're about to play a divisional game. We need a win here. We need something to make it back to the playoffs. They're going to play hard. They're going to play strong, and that's why I'm going to pick Seahawks here because I feel like 49ers.
Also, I want the 49ers and think it'd be funny if they lose because that means everyone in their division will be either 5-5 or 5-4 or 4-5.
That would be awesome.
That would be funny. And that's better than what I said. So.
And that makes our division look less bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, actually, yeah, no. Seahawks here. And I'll say by 3.
Okay. So we've
I feel
got.
like every time you say okay, it's more of a.
It's
He
just.
Finally.
definitely
He's.
disagrees.
It's a transition into the next person talking. I say it literally to everybody, Dijon. Dijon waited 2 hours to call me racist. He was like,
See, you made it about race so
I
quick.
didn't say anything about race,
Nobody was talking about
actually.
race, bro.
Shut the
Nobody.
fuck
And
up.
once again,
Shut the fuck
he is
up.
bringing up race.
Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
How do you
my
keep falling,
goodness, bro.
Riley? How do you keep falling for this bait every week?
Yeah, every week you fall into this trap of us just calling you racist.
I
And you know,
Hey.
it's not looking good for you, bro.
know.
Like DJ can join call. Hey, I just got back from Dairy Queen. Oh, you went to Dairy Queen? Yeah, I did. Well, I can't have like ice cream or something.
Dude, you guys are killing me. Wait, I gotta start soundboarding.
Be careful.
I don't watch porn.
You want to soundboard yourself being
You know, I've
racist?
never been into any weird kinky.
Kinky stuff. So I'm saying Niners because Seahawks have had a lot of issues on offense, and I need some improvement before I can confidently pick them. Also, I don't like Purdy, like Gus was saying, but with McCaffrey and Kittle and Debo, you kind of can't root against them. I know they have
Wait a
Metcalf and Walker,
second.
but
Wait a second. What race is the Seahawks QB?
he's black.
He's black.
Geno Smith.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Don't put him on
Yeah.
the field.
No, Nick Bosa.
Don't put him on the field.
The bench
Also,
him,
gotta have
bro.
a generational game because of this.
Dude, have you seen everybody saying like Nick Bosa's election year stats are gonna go crazy? Like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm taking the Niners. So we have 3 Niners and 1 Seahawks.
Is it 2-2? I thought Dejan picked the Hawks.
Oh, did you pick the
Yeah,
Hawks?
you
Gus?
you picked the Hawks
Yeah, I
too,
picked
right, Dejan?
Seahawks. Yeah, I
Of
picked Seahawks.
course,
too?
he forgets
Okay.
and doesn't care. I'm kidding.
Wait,
Yeah, he picked the Hawks too.
Fuck you.
So what were...
I was like,
I was
wait.
waiting for somebody to react. I was gonna keep saying it.
I
bro.
was hoping if I ignored you, you wouldn't keep repeating it.
No, I was gonna
Okay.
keep saying it, bro.
So okay, so Gus, did you pick 49ers or Seahawks? Because that joke
No,
confused me.
I picked the Hawks too.
Oh, okay. Fuck
Fuck
you.
off!
That's what I'm writing down. So
It's such bullshit that Gus is so good looking, so he doesn't have to try to find a girlfriend or whatever. I have to fight for my life, but he can get away with saying that shit.
Eunice, you have a girlfriend.
I had to fight.
Eunice, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah, and you're married,
You know,
Riley.
like those like the Russian like squat kicks.
Yeah.
I pulled doing that.
I hate you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Process that, guys.
despise you.
Take a second. Yeah.
No wonder
right.
God made you a fucking Patriots fan. He had to nerf you somewhere.
No, he nerfed
They
me by
were
giving me
good for
fucking
so long.
all the allergies in the fucking world. That's how he nerfed me.
That's true.
I got what I
Yeah.
wanted out the Patriots, and
Bro
we're on the
had-
upswing, bro.
Bro has a ton of allergies, asthma. He made him a minority. Like,
Yeah.
it's just going
Gus, how big
against
is your
him.
dick?
I don't want to talk about it.
Rather large, I think. Just me speculating.
It's
Above
definitely-
average, I would say.
I've seen Gus get out of the pool in swim shorts.
That's crazy.
What the fuck, dude?
That shit.
Do I gotta start
Have
wearing
you
that
been
cup?
have you been looking? Like
No,
That's
that
just
shit. Let me tell you
crazy.
something. Y'all don't know this. Gus actually lost his leg a few years back. That's not his leg, bro.
Oh, Eunice, you're embarrassing me, bro. You're embarrassing me. Stop it, bro.
oh my god.
Dude, I'm blushing right now. What the
This
fuck?
is better than any bit from Bodacious True Crime. Like never like have I don't know, man. That was fucking hilarious. I was gonna say I've seen Gus get out of the pool, but I ain't looking at his dick. Like,
You see, you're not a good friend.
yeah, I know. My apologies.
You're telling me you look away from your friends?
I bought Gus a Goodwill from Goodwill. I got him a Patriots mug.
Yup, it's still my favorite mug, dude.
All right,
Thank
all
you.
right. It's time to get into the third big game of
This
the week.
is my therapy session that we're gonna have.
We're gonna see Riley cry.
You're in the wrong
We're
place
gonna
if you're
see
looking
Riley
for therapy,
cheer.
bro.
Hey, we're gonna see Riley cry. We're gonna see Riley cheer. We're gonna see him pray for death, and we're gonna
We might
see
even
him
see him
want
come.
to. We might see him come.
If
But you need to do me a favor, bro. Man to man, you need to sit next to him for this game to make sure he's safe.
I will
If he ends
probably
up
be in
coming
Dearborn.
back. I'm saying if you don't come back, you need Gus within like 5 feet of you at all times.
Yeah,
take care of it.
because otherwise I'm killing myself
I'm telling you, bro. If it
when
comes down,
we lose.
Hey, you know what? All love to him. I'm sad with what's been happening to him, but if this comes down to a Tyler Bass field goal,
Oh my
Gus is gonna have to
God.
restrain Riley down.
So-
you guys better have like a rope ready to like tie him to a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
tie
don't
me to
bring
a
rope
chair,
near
tie
this
me to
fucker.
to the ceiling.
Don't bring rope near this fucker. Get some handcuffs.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I can figure something out with that.
Bring handcuffs, bro.
Might be painful for you, not me, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Get it? Anyway, so
Anyway, Riley.
next game is
go first.
Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, at the Buffalo Bills. So let me I have a stat that I
It's
want
a
to
suicide note.
I have a stat, but I forgot to pull it up on my other monitor. So you're gonna have to give me a minute.
What is it like the Bills being like 5-1 against the Chiefs in the regular?
No, we're 3-1 against the Chiefs in the regular. But that wasn't what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that so since only 2 pairs of quarterbacks from different divisions have met 8 times in a 5-year span since the 2 leagues merged, which was 1969, I think. And the 2 pairs of quarterbacks, do you guys know which 2 pairs of quarterbacks those are? Obviously,
I'm gonna assume Al and Mahomes.
unfortunately, yes. But do you know who the other one is? And I think it should be obvious because of what I was saying last week.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
What was it like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning?
It's Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
I just took a shot in the fucking
This
dark. I'm
this
not gonna lie.
rivalry, I'm shocked because I could have guessed that. This rivalry is already legendary. Literally, the minute that it hit like Monday, every like NFL account, like NFL on CBS, NFL on Fox, like the NFL on Twitter was just posting like somebody fucking NFL on Fox made like a poster for this, like a graphic.
Holy shit.
Or it was NFL CBS, I'm sorry. And I was like, everybody's like, oh my God, guys, it's the Allen Mahomes rivalry game. I'm like, am I the only one not excited for this? Because
That's how I felt all of summer. Riley.
Exactly.
Every fucking day for 3 months. Every time I opened up Twitter or anything, the Lamar Jackson revenge game.
Dude, so
Even Lamar said it. He doesn't care about the revenge game. He said this felt like it's the regular season. It's not the revenge game until we meet them again in January.
yeah. So this game, now we have beat the Chiefs, and by we I mean the Bills, have beaten the Chiefs 3 times in a row in the regular season because we've had to play every fucking year for the past 4 years. in the regular season. And we've also had to play 3 out of the last 4 seasons in the playoffs. And yes, they are the ones that knock us out of the playoffs most of the time. In
Every
2020, it was the AFC Championship. In 2021, it was the divisional round. And then last year, it was in the divisional round again. And it'll probably happen again.
Wasn't it home for Buffalo too?
Yes.
I
Last year,
remember you were
it was.
leaving, and like Buffalo fans were like throwing snowballs at the bus.
Good. Fucking, like, yeah, because because people start throwing snow and stuff in the stands because of how bad the snow was. That happened with the Bills Steelers game too. But yeah, like, because we were the 2 seed last year too. But yeah, like, anyway, this game is going to be probably pretty good. Like, it's not going to be a blowout on either side. It's going to be very close. However, Mahomes has not been playing very good, but he has the magic of the refs on his side, and also our run defense is horrible. I predict in this game, since my prediction last week was correct, when we were talking about run stats, my prediction is Kareem Hunt over 85 yards, because we are I think what will happen is the Chiefs will probably look like they are dominating in the first half, and then it will switch in the second half because, like I said, Bills, kings of the halftime adjustments this season. Because I think in all but 2 of our games this season, we've been trailing in the first quarter. And one of those was the Colts, and the other I think was the Jags.
Funny enough, that's the same thing with us. But continue.
So I think the defense will get better as time goes on, or as this game goes on, and I think the offense will be good. We don't have Coleman, but I'm pretty confident that we're gonna have Amari Cooper.
Oh my god, if he's out, bro, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We just gotta throw touchdowns.
Isn't he out?
I don't know. We don't.
He is, isn't he?
Coleman is out. Cooper's questionable.
Coleman.
Cooper is questionable, and they said he is progressing. And
He ain't playing.
So I don't know if it's going to be a game time decision or what, because we're only recording this on Tuesday. So we'll have a better idea tomorrow. Anyway, we're 2.5 point favorites. I don't know why. Because
the power ranking came out.
aren't we like 4th? I think the Bills were 4.
In order, this is bullshit. In order, it goes Chiefs, Lions, Ravens, Bills, Eagles. That's the top 5.
Okay. But yeah, so we're 2.5 point favorites. I don't want to see that, okay? I want us to be underdogs. Because we always, every time we're favored, we don't do well. So let's lower that down to Chiefs by 2.
Much harder?
Let's lower that to Chiefs by 2.5. And also, I think this will be a good game, but I think we'll win we'll lose because of some bullshit from the refs. And also, it's very hard for me to pick against the Chiefs when they have looked horrible and still won. So I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be close. It'll probably come down to either a field goal, like the Chiefs hit a 50-yard field goal, or we just can't get a touchdown when we need to tie the game up. So yeah, Chiefs win, unfortunately. And now, Eunice, you can take the floor. But
this should be Bills easily.
one thing I'll say though is that this game, the rivalry is already legendary. And this game is going to cement that the rivalry will still be legendary and we're still going to fucking lose.
Can Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson please get a fucking ring, please, so we can look back at these legendary games 10 years from now and people aren't like, who?
Well, I don't. That's the thing is, I think they're both Hall of Famers. I don't. Yeah, like the ring really does help, but
Getting into the Hall of Fame is cool. And great respect to all those that worked hard to accomplish that. I'm talking about like being known. There are so many Hall of Fame players that people do not know.
yeah, Josh Allen's
Like,
career.
I still forget his name all the time. The QB that everyone says is forever a top 10 that got no rings. Starts with an M, his last name.
I
No
don't.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Here, hold on.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
grabbing it. Best QB to never win a Super Bowl. Where is he? Where is he? It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Dan Marino.
oh yeah, Dan Marino. Yeah, he's a fucking all-time quarterback.
Yeah, never won a ring, and he's like one of the very rare exceptions of that.
Yeah. So
Whatever. I'm getting off track. Bills should win this. I don't think it's as close as you're making it out to be. I think you're thinking that because you just worry a lot about the Bills. You were worried about the Colts last week.
yeah, because we
I'm
haven't
going Bills on
crap
this.
game.
I
Gus.
don't believe in coincidences, man.
I don't know, man. I think Kareem Hunt is gonna have like a legacy game against the Bills this week.
Dude, it's gonna happen. Not low-key, it will happen. Like
Right.
80.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm taking the over 85 yards, or over 85 yards rushing yards.
I would take that too. It's, I mean, Mahomes has been shaky, but he is a very clutch player, and I think even because I do think the Bills will have like the momentum in the second half as well, but I think in the very if it comes to like the Chiefs need like a winning drive, they're gonna get it. You know?
Hey, if this game goes to OT,
Oh, it's over. We're losing. Yeah, 100%.
Like if the Chiefs are down, they got the ball, a game-winning drive. It's happening, I think, against any team in the league. So, and I don't think the Bills will create that big of a lead. So I think I got to give it to the Chiefs.
Our defense just cannot, like,
Yeah.
because that's the thing is that I know that Mahomes has been doing poor, but Mahomes is just not trying because he doesn't have to, because they're still winning. Mahomes, just for the shits and giggles, is going to be like, oh yeah, I'll play this one. Like, you know, I love playing against Allen. Yeah, sure, I'll try. Like,
there are 4 teams that I need to beat the Chiefs that are realistic. Bills, Texans, Steelers, and maybe Chargers.
if we beat the Chiefs, I will, like, I'll do something. We'll figure something out.
All right, relax. You sound like you're about to fucking shoot up the school.
Well, no, I would be happy. I wouldn't be upset. Dijon, what do you think? Wait, Gus. So you're saying
Yeah.
Chiefs?
I'm taking the Chiefs. Yeah.
All right. Dijon, what do you think?
I think this is a game of the week,
I agree. Definitely mine.
Probably, yeah.
and within this game, I'm gonna be ecstatic that we shut the out of all these meat writers for the Chiefs. Chris Collins, I wish you were announcing this so you could shut the up.
Tony Romo and Jim
Holy
Nance.
hell.
I mean, Tony Romo is probably just as big of a Glazer.
Chris is gonna have, while he's announcing, he's gonna have the game open on the side and he's gonna cry. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be fourth quarter, 3 seconds left. Dash for the 50-yarder. Joins it.
Here's exactly what's gonna happen. Also, I know Eunice was. Wait, Eunice, you say what you're gonna say, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Two things. One, the only way this game could be worse if it was a Tony and a Chris game.
Oh God.
But they don't
Like,
announce
Riley
together.
would have the entire
They don't
game
announce
to
together.
use it. Second thing, I can envision it now. 3 seconds left on the clock. The Chiefs are on their own 10-yard line. Hail Mary. Chiefs win. You see Chris Collinsworth in the crowd jerking off, ejaculating at the same time as the touchdown's announced.
I just
Yeah.
went on 506
I can see
Sports to fact check it. So it is a Jim Nance, Tony Romo a game, which those two are my favorite. That is actually my favorite combo of announcers. Not because I like Tony Romo. I mean, I'm honestly he's growing on me. Ever since I was like on a I hate Tony Romo train last year, he's definitely grown on me. But I love Jim Nance. Like he's
Yeah, I got
my-
confused when you started defending yourself. I'm like, what did you do? What happened?
I love Jim Nance. Also, this is the only CBS game in the 4:00 slate that is being nationally televised. So that's like great. I've seen a lot of TikTok edits where it's like we're relying on Josh Allen to save us from the Chiefs' undefeated season. Guys, it's not him who is going to let you down. It's Sean McDermott. I'm telling you. Like, here's exactly what's going to happen.
They're going for the flea flicker on their own 5.
Bro,
If the Bills go for that stupid shit that they did against the
I'm
Ravens,
turning the
I
game
swear to
off.
God.
Like, so here's what's going to happen. Bills, I could see, here's what happens, right? Bills kick a field goal, they go up by 1 score. The Chiefs are driving down the field, and Mahomes throws a pass intended for, what the fuck is that guy? DeAndre Hopkins. And my favorite corner in the game, in football, let me look him up. Because
but a flag is called. Illegal shift.
I'm blanking on his name.
That at that point, I feel like everyone needs to understand. It's
Hey, no,
BS.
Buffalo Bills fans are batshit crazy. If they call a flag on a game-winning interception that helps the Bills, and they call a flag, fans are jumping over the stands into the field. They're batshit crazy.
But yeah, like game sealing. Taron Johnson is like currently right now he has the highest lockdown percentage of any corner in the NFL. He intercepted. He did the final interception on Flacco. He did that game sealing interception on Rodgers. Taron Johnson, please save us because you're our only hope. Like he will. I could see it now. Mark my words. The only way we win is if he picks off Mahomes. And also, one thing I remembered.
Allen's going to pick that game. I'm telling you. Actually.
Oh yeah,
I'm
100%.
sorry.
No, 100%.
Oh,
But
totally.
Mahomes is also going to throw a pick, so it'll cancel out. One thing I was going to say is the last time I remember the Chiefs losing because of a call was the Bills game last year.
Oh, with Tony.
With Kadarius Toney lining up in the neutral zone, and then Mahomes like was so pissed off, and that wasn't the only reason we won because they like that called back the touchdown, but then they continued to. I think that was only like second down. They went they turned it over on downs, so we still were able to. Oh my god, and Matt Milano might come back, but not for this game.
Oh, yeah, because what happened was on that play with the offsides, they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, but they called it back, and they got like a 15-yard penalty because they line up in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
So, and then they went, then they turned it over on downs because that was on like second down. So, but yeah, I think it'll be a good game. But yeah, we're all pretty split. Dejan, what did you say? Was it so Tyler Bass field goal wins them the game?
Yeah, you don't believe it?
No, I just wanted to know your spread.
What exactly, Tyler Bass?
All right. 2.
The Tyler Bass redemption arc has begun, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. He was good.
Apparently, bro. I
He
don't know
was
what I
good
missed.
last time. He'll be good this time. But yeah, and then we have Sunday night football is Bengals Chargers.
Actually, I'm sorry to cut you off. I just checked ESPN. Buffalo's actually the favorites to win.
That's what I said. They're 2.5-point favorites.
Yeah, sorry.
I said it
who's
shouldn't be like that. It should be the Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites so that we can, because we never do well when we're favorited. So give it to the Chiefs.
Actually, all 3 games that the Ravens lost this year, the Ravens were favorited. Raiders and Browns, we were favorited by 9. But whatever.
Who's favorited on Sunday in the Ravens game?
I
My God,
think
it's the Ravens.
Ravens by 1.
It's by 3. By 3.
3. Oh, they're tripping. So Bengals versus Chargers. I'll give this to the Bengals. They are. If they were hungry last week, they are famished.
Oh yeah.
This week. Oh my God! Hey, if they lose, that's wrapped.
Yep.
They are not beating the Steelers twice. That's not happening.
Yeah, I agree.
If they lose, it's wraps, and I think they know that.
Gus.
And so I'm gonna say that.
Wait, for the Bengals game, right?
Yeah, Bengals
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way the Chargers take this. There's actually
There's
no
a
way.
chance. They are playing good.
I mean, yeah, and the Bengals defense is that bad, but dude, their offense as well. I don't think the Chargers can keep up with them in terms of points at the end of the day. Even with all that, because Brown has been doing crazy. Chase just had one of the most insane games I've seen. So many clips, dude. It's crazy.
Even if you, that's the thing is like, even if you like make even if you have a bad defense, if you make a mistake against a bad defense, then it's wraps.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right, DJ.
Dijon, yeah.
Well, someone told me people have been sleeping on the Chargers. So,
True.
Kind of true.
Riley, did he not just say this earlier on the podcast?
Yeah, we kind of slept on them a little bit. Like, they're good. It's just that they've lost games where, like, I'm like, well, you know.
Yeah.
They lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's be fair.
Yeah, it's the Chiefs. Only one team can beat the Chiefs, and that's the Panthers.
You were good.
oh, they're going to lose 2 times in a row.
Let me see who the Chargers have lost to.
The Cardinals, the
Cardinals, Chiefs,
Steelers.
That's it.
Chiefs. Okay, so they're 6-3.
I think so. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I thought they were 6-4. That's why. But yeah. So Dijon, Chargers by how much?
No, I'm picking Bengals here.
Okay.
Holy!
I was just saying.
Holy fuck! I just realized the Chargers the next 4 fucking weeks for them.
I noticed when I looked at their
Bengals,
schedule.
Ravens, Falcons, Chiefs.
Lord give them strength, bro. Holy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, I'm saying Bengals here. And since someone said people have been sleeping on the Chargers, I'm going to say by 1.
Okay.
The 2-point conversion. They're going to actually
Gets
do it this
failed.
time.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
if they try that shit again, I, on the behalf of all Ravens fans, will kill Zach Taylor.
Yeah, I would be pissed. So I am also going to say Bengals. We were all pretty unanimously Bengals. They're very hungry for a win. They got to try to get their season back on track. Their offense is really good. Both offenses are good. The Chargers' defense is better, but I think the Bengals offense is better than the Chargers' defense. And it's like I was saying, where even if you have a bad defense, if you make a mistake against a bad defense, it's still like making a mistake against a good defense.
Yeah, for sure.
So
to be like quite frank, this is literally an amazing defense an amazing offense against a good defense, and then on the other side you have a good offense against a bad defense. So it's really just, how do you see it?
It's very similar with Steelers and Ravens, where it's like if you make a mistake, you're going to have to claw yourself out of the hole because the other team's offense is really good. So,
Like
I don't think it's that bad.
Like
I
last
don't think
week,
it's
too.
that bad.
with the Bengals.
Last week, but that's like 10 out of 10 offenses against each other. The Chargers have a nice offense, but it's more like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, from the Chargers' perspective, like, if the other
they
team
better not
scores on
throw
you
a pick.
every single... Yeah, you don't want to throw a pick, which I don't know how well Herbert has been doing, because I haven't been
He's been doing good.
keeping track of the Chargers. But
I think he only has 2 interceptions this year, but then again, they're run more often.
yeah, so...
QBs have. How many QBs had seasons where they never threw an interception?
Like, they played the whole season.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Has a QB gone
There has to be at least one.
whole season with no No quarterback has gone an entire season without throwing an interception.
Dang.
Josh Allen was on pace for it, but
Yeah, we know.
yeah. The longest a
Reality
QB went.
thing.
Oh, here it is. The longest a QB. A bitch. The longest a QB went without throwing an interception was 2018, where Aaron Rodgers threw 402 consecutive passes with no interceptions, which is the NFL record.
Damn.
After that is Jared Goff last year, 2023.
I remember that.
359.
I remember that. Yeah, so give it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Bengals because
that's fair.
I think they're very
That's
hungry for
why
a win.
he's been throwing so many picks this season. He's trying to catch up.
Jared Goff.
He's trying to make up for it.
Jared Goff threw five interceptions and won, and Joe Burrow threw 5 touchdowns and lost.
Man, he's such a good QB.
I know. Like, he's very good.
Literally, give him a defense. Give him like a mid defense. Give him the fucking Jets defense. He's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Womp womp.
lastly, Monday Night Football.
Crazy to
Texans,
say womp womp.
Cowboys.
Division
It's
rival.
the battle of the Texas teams.
It's Texas. There's no Tex. It's Texas.
Wait,
There's no Dak
which
Prescott.
stadium are we doing this?
What?
Which stadium? Can CD Lamb actually see the ball this time?
Well, it's at night, so yes, and it's in Dallas.
Oh.
I'm giving this to the. Oh my God, those seats are going to be empty
No.
except for Texans fans.
Jerry's
not gonna be
gonna
a
put his
pizza,
son. Jerry's gonna put his son
Yeah,
That's
in the
not a bad
window.
drive.
I was gonna say, how far is the drive from Houston to Dallas?
I think
Like
it's
2
like
hours.
a couple hours. Yeah, it's
2 hours.
it's definitely worth it. I think it's gonna be packed with Houston fans.
It's
Houston
3.5
to-
hours, but that's not exactly like I just typed Houston to Dallas. That's not exactly where the stadiums are, you know.
Yeah, but it's like around
It's
that.
definitely a trip out, like
But
diehard fans.
yeah, you could make that a day trip. It's
mean-
at night too.
I mean,
Get
like-
off work, get changed, go immediately. You know.
I mean, for like the Washington Ravens game, because they're both like right next to each other.
Right.
That stadium, I'm telling you, that was the first time I've ever seen it, where there was more fans of the other side in there.
FedEx Field, yeah.
Well, isn't the Jags in Florida?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
So
Oh,
when the
Jags.
Dolphins and Jags played,
From Jacksonville to Miami.
Well, then again, DJ, not many people want to rep Jacksonville.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, I don't know many people that are like, yeah, let me wake up
Holy
at 6.
shit.
Let me wake up early, pay for these tickets, and drive 3 to 4 hours to watch my team lose.
Jacksonville, not Jackson, Mississippi.
You also got
It's a
Tampa Bay
pretty
there, too.
far drive, though.
Tampa Bay probably is. Oh, never mind.
Tampa Bay's there too, though.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's in the middle between Jacksonville and
Yeah,
Miami.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm looking it up on Google Maps. Anyway, Gus, what do you think? Texans or Cowboys? Cowgirls.
It's Texans by a landslide.
It is
And with
Texans
the
by a
Collins back
landslide.
as well, it might be like a very high score.
Yeah.
All right,
Deshaun.
DJ, did you say yours?
No, he didn't.
One, Dex gone.
Yep.
That
Two,
is true.
Texans are pissed because they've lost to the Lions. So they have to direct their anger somewhere.
It's literally like the nothing personal kid fucking game.
Oh, also, I didn't say it, but I will say, love the sportsmanship. When I was watching the game, I don't know if you remember this, Eunice. On one of the kickoffs to the Lions, the guy who returned it said something to the guy who tackled him, and they both chuckled. So I see that as, hey,
We just playing football.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
All in all, to say, yeah, the people online need to calm down. It is a game at the end of the day.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Isaiah Pacheco is designated to return this week.
Oh shit!
No, he's returning to practice. Didn't they say he's not coming back to actually play for a couple more weeks?
Well, they said
I
he's
hope not,
designated
dude.
to return from IR this week, but that
yeah, he's not.
could mean it could take up to 3 weeks, or that could mean he's back this week.
I doubt it because I remember seeing this morning. It was like he is off IR, but according to many sources, that the head coach has announced that he will not be playing for at least another 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I mean Kareem Hunt's been taking care of them. in
Kareem
that
Hunt has been
department
pretty
anyway.
good.
They're not in a position or anything where they have to risk it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, is that all?
Dijon, Texans by how much though?
Man, I'm gonna just say 21.
21.
21. Honestly, I could see that happening, and it's going to be the Texans are going to blow the Cowboys out. I would not be surprised if Cooper Rush cannot score a single touchdown,
Mixon, give me some points.
and that
All right.
is all the games.
Wait. Hold on. I'll allow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the curse wheel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi Eunice.
Oh,
He
this
can't.
doesn't matter anymore because Dak's gone. But
Louis belt straight to ass.
That cannot complete a pass. Well, it'll apply next year. All right.
All right.
well, actually, he
Here's the
really
rule.
can't because he can't.
Yeah.
Here's the rule.
He can't play.
I'm gonna spin the wheel until I get a team from both conferences.
Okay. Deal. Because we did miss last week as well for the curse wheel because we had
Yeah.
Welly on. Yes.
Wait.
Oh, it's the
You
Redskins.
got so
Fuck. I thought it was the Chiefs. God, I was like,
Actually, I'm gonna need to
By a
respin
hair.
because
Yeah, we
I
gotta
didn't know who was
Yeah,
next
wait,
one?
wait.
You know
wait.
what?
Yeah.
okay, hear me out,
That-
hear me out,
that's
hear me out,
not
hear me
bad.
out, hear me out. They're right next to the Chiefs. Might as well call it the Chiefs.
No,
No.
we gotta do a
Damn.
respin.
All right, yeah,
we need to
respin. Respin.
They're not called the Redskins.
Yeah,
dude.
that is true. They're not called that anymore.
All right, let me change their name in this thing, then.
All right, well,
It's the Commanders.
okay, that would be horrible luck.
All right,
Dude.
All
you
right,
guys ready?
let's get it.
Yep.
Yo.
Bro, look how. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's on the orange.
It really is.
And then it's
Fucking
basically
missed it.
then it's basically the
All
Chiefs.
right, here's the fix.
That's the NFL wheel right there, bro.
All right,
We
the
got-
Rams.
Oh, no.
Oh, what did I say?
Oh,
what did I
no.
say?
No.
Hey,
And
now we
it's time.
have to change our picks.
Too late.
Oh,
AFC.
Nah, that.
Giant.
Hey,
Oh, that's beautiful.
but wait, are we
Beautiful.
doing it from the same conference, or are we like? Because you said you wanted to spin until you got one from two different conferences.
Yeah, we got the oh right, the Rams are fucking. I'm stupid. I thought the Chargers for a second. Oh, no, it's not Giants then.
Why
It
didn't
better
you
not
just
be
make
Bills.
two separate wheels?
I'm gay like that.
It's the Saints.
nope.
Well, because if you just Google,
It's the Bengals.
oh man, that's rough.
Yeah.
I can predict it right now. They lose playoff chances. There
Hey.
it is.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true. Hey, the curses, our resident shaman Dijon, like curses are they take a while to set in sometimes, don't they?
Yeah.
All right.
Who
Wow.
the hell said I was a shaman? I'm a necromancer.
Same thing. Anyway, well, I was
No.
excited for nothing, but I'm still taking
They
that.
use holy powers. No.
Hey,
We need to sit down and talk about
Oh
this.
my God.
Shamans use holy powers.
I'm taking
I
that.
don't use holy powers.
I'm taking that as a
if you guys wanna
sign
laugh,
that
if you guys
there's
want to laugh, I spun the wheel one more time for shits and giggles. It was Jacksonville.
now that's funny. Now I'm taking that to mean that the Chiefs, because it was literally a computer. Hear me out, right?
No,
It was on the orange,
no,
but it said the other team.
no,
That's just that's just
No.
evidence.
No.
That is just evidence that the Chiefs
No.
control the like.
How fucking desperate are you?
Limited diarrhea.
All right, whatever.
Okay, bro.
All right, whatever. All right, we're done. That was it for this episode, guys. You have anything to say before we get off? Eunice is back.
Wait,
Oh.
What is he doing?
The
Oh,
headband.
he's got the headband.
Oh my God.
oh,
You bastard. I will find a
You'll
way
never
to
touch
get
it.
rid of Eunice's headband so the Raven's magic wears off. Because I'm sick
I
of
know
it.
where he lives.
Oh, well, I know where he lives. I just don't want to go there.
If
now.
I show up, I'm probably getting shot.
Dijon, what if you go and then I sneak into his house and steal the headband?
I will shoot you with no hesitation. I will recognize it's you and shoot you.
We will find a way to get the
He's gonna be
headband.
like we're gonna enter, and he's just gonna be in a chair, this
With
like
the gun pointed at you.
yeah.
guys.
We will
you guys
find-
red
are
dot on my forehead. I would just be like, you know what you did.
We will find a
You're
way
here.
to get the headband.
Hey, you're free to try. Hey, you know something I realized? I cannot watch the games with my friends. Every game I've ever watched with friends, we have lost. Every game.
You should
So
join.
I'm in my room.
And
on
that's
call
why Riley
with my
doesn't want to
girlfriend.
join us.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
literally like, did I stream? I streamed Bengals Ravens. We lost, but I feel like I streamed one other one. Or was that the only one?
no, you streamed Ravens Bills.
Or sorry, Ravens Bills, not Bengals Ravens. Ravens Bills. We lost. Yeah, that's true. Fuck. But I'm still gonna do
It's
it.
something about your friends being there so they can laugh at you after that fucks you up.
It shifts the except if the Bills lose to the Chiefs, nobody's gonna be laughing because everybody's gonna be sad.
Together.
The
you know
first
what?
one?
You're really gonna get. You know what? This is how Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen fans unite. Just like, hey man, we saved you a seat.
I don't think I was there though, because I watched
For
it
No.
with Claire, and Claire said something about, "Oh, watch Josh Allen get hurt," like literally like 2 minutes before Tua got the concussion.
Oh.
Yeah. So
yeah,
anyway,
we could have just watched it on Discord and you weren't there. Yeah.
yeah. I might have joined
Hey,
after.
man.
I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, we're done. Go Bills, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Ravens flock.